The Wild Wild West.
Hey, what's happening?
Oh,
Crap.
yes.
What's up, bro?
What's up, dog?
Dude, what's happening?
What happened to your fucking chin, bro?
I met the wizard. You guys wouldn't know about it.
Who's the wizard?
It's a Navy SEAL saying. It's
Oh.
when you pass out underwater. Jocko talks about it all. Not Jocko. What's his name? David Goggins. David Goggles talks about it all the time.
Yeah.
He talks about meeting the wizard. I didn't know that's what it was called. I was just talking shit yesterday at a kid's birthday party. I was talking about like falling out. I was like, yeah, a lot of people wouldn't understand. It's basically just me and Navy SEALs. The only people who know about passing
What
out
happened?
underwater. I try to do back and forth in the pool, like underwater.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I had goggles too, so I was like,
You're David Goggles.
I was David Goggles, dude.
Yeah.
I was just doing a little bit of buzz training. I
You
like to
burnt
just-
the boats, dude.
Yeah.
You had to go until you passed out.
dude. And I'm like, I'm going. We were like, I'd been outside all day. I'm sweating. It's like, I was no sleep for days and days and days on end. And then we played actually, dude, a fun pool basketball game instead of full on pool basketball, pool knockout. 2 basketballs, play knockout, but you got to like trudge through the water.
Yeah.
It's very, very fun. So we played a couple rounds of that. I was the only person out of 4 people who didn't win a game of pool knockout. So I had something to prove. When people started talking, going,
Who was it, like your cousins?
me, my cousin, and like 3 of our friends. So when they started talking about back and forth underwater, I was like, here's my time to get a little W. So
Yeah.
I had goggles on. Actually, I had my daughter's goggles, so I think they're a little tight on my head too. So I go, dude, I get down there so easy. I'm like, holy shit, dude. I might go down and back and then push off again just to flex. And I get a bad push coming back. And I'm on like 1.5 basically coming back. And I start getting, you're vibrating when you're out of breath.
Yeah.
I'm vibrating. And all I kept thinking was like, be great,
You
dude.
have to do this.
Be great. You have to do this. And I keep going. And all of a sudden I'm like, the last thing I remember is feeling like something's really wrong. And I come up from out of the water, like choking on water. I passed out underwater. So I come up from underwater, just like, I'm like fighting to pass out. And then I'm trying to use my legs and they're just like jello. And like, dude, everyone's just laughing at me. And I'm like, and I'm like screaming, freaking out. And then I go out again and I come to and I'm like, I think I passed out. And they're like, yeah, dude, you fucking smacked your face on the side of the pool.
Holy shit.
I was like, no, I didn't. And they're like, yeah, I was so adrenalized, I couldn't feel anything. Then I touched my face and it was just blood everywhere. And then, so I fucking smacked my chin on the pool.
was your mom and dad there?
No, my mommy and daddy were asleep. This was late.
Oh, it was late night.
So everyone thought it was like a severe aqua brewski tumble. Cause last thing everyone saw me was like carrying tequila. It wasn't a brewski.
That's a slight brewski tumble, dude. Wait, hold on. What is the last thing everyone saw? You carrying a bottle of tequila? Yeah.
I was like, no, what happened was
Textbook brewski
I
tumble.
sweat too much at Longwood Gardens.
No, you took a fucking brewski tumble, dude. Welcome to the club, bro. I was explaining to my friends the worst because my buddy had a delay at the airport, and I was like, for real, there's nothing better than. He was like, fuck, my flight got delayed. I was like, I celebrated delay.
True.
It's like, dude, if you have I have to drink. There's nothing to do. So getting hammered in airports like one of my favorite things.
It's fun.
And then I explained to him the worst brewski tumble I ever took was that Jet slipped in the bathroom at JFK. And O'Connor walked in while I was on my side laying on the bathroom floor. And this was right after me and him had an argument. So I had to be like, fuck you, dude, I'm still right. From the ground of the... But
the Democrats are bullshit.
yeah, it was like, can you at least admit Trump is more cognizant? I was fucking Anakin in the lava, just I fucking hate you. But no, I hit it down and back myself this week.
Did you really?
Big time pull. Took 2 tries to get it. Usually,
Did you really?
Yeah, and then I got it, and I thought I was going to impress some women that were there, and not one person was looking. I surfaced like dark red, fully out of breath, and I was like, "You guys see that?" And everyone was like, "Ew, why is that guy panting?"
That's good you hit the down and back though.
It was a big down and back for
I
me.
almost died trying to get it, dude. I for real.
I was
Thank God I
ready.
didn't try that by
To
myself.
die. Yeah, I entered that phase.
Yeah,
It had to be done.
buzzing. I've done down and back. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I'm telling you,
Yeah, your blood pressure.
it was Longwood Gardens.
This is the tequila.
Dude, my brother brought me to Longwood Gardens. He brought my whole family, and they had been bragging. They're like, dude, in Pennsylvania.
Longwood Gardens fucking blows, dude.
Longwood Gardens, when's the last time you went there?
Never.
It's tight. Longwood Gardens,
I've
it's
seen
tight.
pictures.
It's tight, dude. I went there. They have like, I'm trying to figure out my landscaping right now too. Because I want to fix
You
front
want
of
to
my
take a
house.
look? You want to see the highest
It
level?
was inspo. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to see what I was like. Whatever the DuPonts. That's the DuPonts property. It's hundreds. Maybe it's 100 acres, and they had like I guess a house with a terrarium where you just walk in. So I was like, let's get out of the heat. I'm like, oh, here's a building. It's just a fucking greenhouse.
It's a swamp.
Walk into there. Dude, they're all like, it's been like 60 degrees at nighttime. I'm like, oh, finally get a break from the weather. I go in there. Dude, it was 93 degrees, maybe 75% humidity. It was brutal. So I go into a greenhouse and I'm like, I guess it's cooler in here. Then you hit a pocket and you're just instantly just covered in sweat. So then I fucked up my swimming, dude. Being Longwood Gardens.
Threw the whole room off.
Threw the whole fucking room
Threw the
off,
whole
dude.
fucking room off.
Didn't get any fucking sleep. I went to my parents' house. My mom won't turn on the air. She turns on the air conditioning, but barely.
It's a fight.
It's
You
crazy.
gotta control it.
I can't. I'm not gonna. That's one thing. I don't touch
it.
people's thermostats.
I will touch my parents' thermostat.
Will you
I'll
really?
go- yeah.
Just go and crank
And
it
then
down.
I'll hear Phil walk over and change it immediately. Like, who's doing this? It's literally, he'll change it 1 degree. He'll put it back up 1.
That's so funny.
He's an asshole for that.
Well, we were staying in my sister's old room, and that was like notoriously the one room of the house that like doesn't get heat in the winter, doesn't get air. Dude, so it was like me, Brittany, and like we're in like a full bed, and then there's our one daughter's in a pack and play. So every time she had a cough, so we were in there. It's like 80 something degrees. I'm sweating my balls off. Brittany's next to me. Anytime we would like touch each other, we'd just be like, "Get the fuck off me." And then our daughter would just start coughing, so we would just both go stiff. Because when she coughs, she'll like slightly wake up, and if I like get up and look at her and she sees me, that's 2.5 hours of her
Yeah.
just being like. "Rah." So I got like no sleep at all. I was like the most unrelaxing trip
this
I
is
think I might have had in my life.
Post Brewski Tumble?
This was leading up to the Brewski Tumble.
Oh, it was the night before.
This was like
there's a
2
lot of
nights before.
factors.
I got no sleep, dude. I was
No
getting
sleep,
zero
sweat all
sleep.
day,
Can't get any
couple
motherfucking
tequilas,
pussy in that house either.
and no pussy.
Can't get no motherfucking pussy. It was the cry of the predator last night, dude.
Yeah, you let it out. Yeah, you let it out.
Oh my God, did I ever? Did I ever? I thought about running one back, a historical shower beat in that house. That'd been crazy.
Oh,
I
throwback.
might have screamed if I came back
Call
to
the
the scene of my
shower.
sexual evolution in the shower. That would have been nuts, dude.
I always
I might have met the wizard twice that week.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, you
I would have
fainted in the
passed out in the
shower.
water. Or something. But yeah, I was just
I return to the scene of the crime often.
really.
Yeah, every time I'm at my parents' house.
That's crazy.
And it is a weird feeling jacking off in the same room you used to.
Yeah.
You go, damn, I've done nothing. I'm still here.
This is my true purpose.
I'm still here jacking off quietly.
Yeah, it was. It is disorienting when I was like staying because I haven't like lived in there for a long time. So when I stay there for long stretches of time, I start feeling like kind of weird, not like a bad way, but I kind of start feeling like, oh yeah, dude, I like live my whole life in this fucking place.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, I'm like, now I got my fucking wife and my children in here. I kept fucking with Brittany. I said, Brittany, that's what happens if it all falls down. She was like, it's so fucking hot in this room. I said, hey man, you need to be a team player. If it all falls down, this is exactly where we'll be. She's like, you're an asshole. I was like, get ready.
We're going to be in the hot room
We're gonna sleep in the hot room
with
with my
4
parents.
kids. A bunch of fucking immigrants.
Fuck. Crap.
3 different families in this bedroom.
Spilled matcha on my wound. Yeah, we'll be in the hot room, dude, just chilling. We'll have a multi-generational household. I do like to. It was fun to tease her with that. It's like, hey man, don't know how good you
I'm
have
all
it.
for it.
Don't know how good you have it, man. This is look.
Yeah.
This
I'm
would be
not
best
afraid
case
to live
scenario.
here. You should.
I'd like having a box fan. It was kind of something nice.
Box
about it.
fan's nice.
I just had a sheet around my
noise.
penis in case
Yeah.
like my parents came in, and I just laid there naked on the bed with the box fan blowing on me. It was just like this kind of fucking rules.
Yeah. That does rule.
Dude, it was awesome. I look like an old Caravaggio painting.
Who?
Caravaggio? I was hoping nobody
I
knows
hear
that.
Caravaggio.
Caravaggio painting.
Caravaggio.
Is Caravaggio?
Caravaggio.
Caravaggio. Old master Caravaggio.
I'm sure there's a fucking Caravaggio somewhere.
True, that's who I was talking about.
Caravaggio did some painting.
Did you ding your chin up as well?
No, it's just as it.
Oh, okay, man. Shit.
Then I nicked it. Fuck.
Did you popped it up?
Yeah, I fucking, anxiously ripped at it last night.
What else are you gonna do?
Like a dumbass.
No, what else are you gonna do? I'm
That's
getting
all you can do.
my stomach pimples are coming back. I think it's chocolate. It's definitely chocolate.
It's chocolate?
I eat chocolate, my stomach breaks out.
That's crazy.
It's insane, dude.
Could have been Longwood Gardens sweating.
Could be.
I would imagine it's sweating.
Could be.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, no, I'll sweat. I'll that's all I do is sweat.
Yeah, but then you usually shower after you work out, right? Actually, I know you're dirty ass.
Well, if I'm gonna go back out in the heat, I might as well just be dirty all
I'm
day.
with you. I understand.
I used to work outside all day. This is
Yeah.
how I rationalized. I was like, dude, I used to work outside all day for like 8 hours. And
Yeah.
sweat. What the fuck's the difference if I just wait till 4:30, shower off anyway? I've absconded from my ma'am, the lady, my like virtual lady personal trainer.
Yeah,
Nutritionist.
tell her to stay the fuck out of it.
I'm on the run right now, dude. She's been I ghosted her. She's been emailing me like, Matt, what's going on? I'm like,
Nothing.
I'm really busy right now. I can't do this anymore.
Tequila and chocolate all week.
I know. The logs went dark, and I was like, I'll email her today, and I'm like, just one more day of glory, dude.
One more day.
Oh my God.
You've earned it, bro.
I did. I fucking almost killed myself in the pool.
Yeah.
Exercising. Dude, pool knockout is for real so fun. One of the balls, like, you know when you peel all like the skin off of a basketball and it's just the fuzzy stuff? In the water, it gets slimy for some reason. So every now and again, you'd catch the slime ball, dude, and it was like 50 pounds. It was so fucking fun.
Did you get to fight during knockout? Are you allowed to be physical?
There was a little pushing.
You
and
got to be
wrestling.
able to push. Are you allowed to throw the other ball?
There's a little blocking. Yeah, the rules got
right.
bent immediately.
Yeah.
So, like, if your ball goes out of the water and you see the other ball, just jump and smack it.
Yeah.
Run, get your ball out of the water. The rules started to bend a little bit there, but yeah, it was fun. I was fucking out of breath. We had a good time.
Yeah, we had a shindig here
Yeah, what'd you guys
on the
do?
4th. Oh, you would like this. We set off some fireworks in the front.
I saw the remains.
Dude, the neighbors came out. We're like, hey, shut up. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I was, we had a couple drinks. So I was like, hey, shut the fuck up.
The old
And
man
they're-
across the street?
No, down they were young.
Oh, fuck that.
And they came out and they're like, hey, keep it down. They just want to watch the fireworks. So I
Yeah.
was like, shut the fuck up. So then we were setting off fireworks. And then they stayed and watched. So then I got some Roman candles and shot it at them and they all ran. And then I woke up the next day like, shot fireworks at my neighbors. Holy shit.
So they were jokingly coming out and being like, keep it
Yeah,
down.
I was
Okay.
keeping it high. It wasn't hit them.
You just hit it over.
Yeah, I was
I
letting
know what you mean.
little
You
chin
gave-
music.
Put the angle above
Yeah.
it.
Brush them off the plate a
30
little.
degrees.
Yeah. I Napoleoned out.
Sure, what was that one thing when he opened the cannons on the citizens?
Yeah.
They came like, turn it off.
True.
Damn, you got the candles and shit?
Yeah.
Where'd
it
you
was
get
great.
where'd you get fireworks from?
Yoni to Hinchcliffe's bro.
Right.
He brought over like a mortar and was firing like real fireworks. It was crazy. It was comical how intense the fireworks were.
Yeah, dude. When you go to those like Phantom fireworks stores, they sell
Yeah.
like real shit.
And I don't know if you're allowed to do that here. It seems like
Texas has right
pretty
outside
serious
of Austin.
fire.
There's a zillion fireworks.
No, I just mean like the fire hazard here.
Oh, they probably come shut you down.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get. We passed a fireworks store like 20 minutes outside the city. But yeah, I like the little ground guys, dude. Just give me the.
Yeah, we had the ground guys going.
Cracklers
yeah.
going?
Yeah.
I've become my dad in terms of hating fireworks. When I see him, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you can wake
that
up the
shit's fucking
neighbors.
sulfur. That lands on your roof. It's not going to stop fucking burning.
That's all I was thinking.
He was hitting me with his hatred for fireworks. Say, it's fucking sulfur. It lands on your roof. You can't put that out. He was in absolute full effect all weekend. He is so fucking funny.
Yeah, what else happened at the 4th? Right when we got there, Guard Dog ate some mushrooms, was freaked out.
Really? What you have?
I had these chocolates, but I think they were expired chocolates, so they kind of hurt
Expired chocolate.
my expired chocolates.
If you hang out down here, if you get a southern accent, you'll just be Gump. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
You had some expired chocolates.
I
and
had
hurt
some
your belly?
expired chocolates, and they
Hurt
hurt my
my
belly
belly.
a little bit, and then I ate more because I was foolish.
Did you have a bellyache or a panic attack? What happened?
I had a bellyache that led into a panic attack.
No.
But then
You kept it together pretty well.
I kept it together pretty well, but I was
I could tell you
fully
were-
nonverbal for about 2
yeah,
hours.
you were spinning. I watched.
How many squares did you have?
Faux.
Faux squares?
That's decent.
Faux
Yeah.
squares are damn near half the bar, isn't
I
it?
started on 2, and then I hit 2 mo. After about an hour, I was like, "This is gonna be the best day ever. I need to take more mushrooms."
You had a bellyache. Yeah,
Then I had a
bellyache on
bellyache.
mushrooms would send me into a fucking.
I told you about
House of
the.
Pain.
Yeah, I told you last week. I had half of one at McCaffrey's wedding.
And he started to bug.
Yeah, I told you this. This is when.
Yeah,
right.
that's when they.
Yeah, we
bullied
saw
you.
the-
Yeah, I was
moon.
sitting outside looking at but I was sitting outside in a rocking chair looking at the stars, and a dude comes up because I was in that party that was like intense.
Yeah.
Then I came outside, and a guy was like, My cousin looks retarded. We say he looks like you. And I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
shit, dude. I was just freaking out.
Dude, sometimes the lower doses are worse.
It was just a little. I thought I'd be fine.
Yeah, but when you have enough, you kind of just like you're kind of out of your like
Yeah, I
normal
was just
mental
slightly
sphere.
high and physically the body high with it. I was
That's
like, I think
tough.
I'm gonna faint at the fucking martini party.
That happens at weddings. I like to take a
You
little
take
bit
a
of
fucking
mushrooms.
espresso martini tumble at a fucking. That's the most embarrassing thing. That's a girl martini tumble.
They do look delicious. I never had one before.
As soon as I took the mushroom, I went and grabbed a espresso martini and chugged it. I was just
Just to counterbalance it. Yeah, if you took an espresso martini tumble, that might be how you end up as one of those guys on Instagram in a tweed suit. And you're like, who
sure.
says guys can't look good anymore? Who says a man can't look good anymore? God damn it!
I did a cool slam dunk with Lamisi to cure
I watched that. That helped.
to John Cena's entrance music. That helps
That's as cool as it gets.
a lot, yeah.
I heard you guys started a gay OnlyFans and everyone's finding out about it.
Oh, that's sketch. Well, allegedly.
Now that's you.
No, it's
That's
not
you. I
me.
heard you guys have a joint gay OnlyFans.
What the hell?
Yeah, you guys could probably make some money, dude.
We might be able to, yeah.
If you did like real softcore shit, like nothing genital, just like
Just play.
cuddling.
Start with an early
hand-holding.
one. Start with Twitch streaming. You guys shirtless playing video games in there. Anytime you do well, you like jump on each other and hug. And that's a little. We're tiptoeing into it a little.
Yeah, like for more
maybe.
subscribers, you do like more degraded acts.
It'd be thick and thin.
That'd be kind of nice.
It's a nice name. It's got a nice ring to
It
it.
does. When it comes time to actually penetrate each other sexually, who's doing what?
I think I'm out. I think I can't.
What?
Wait, you're telling me you don't want to have gay sex with one another?
I don't think I can go gay sex far.
I think Gardini's the top, dude.
I think
you're the
Gardini
power-
would top
No,
you. I
it's not.
think
It's
so,
nothing
too.
like.
I think he would little humper you.
Yeah, I think Gardini would take the top. Bro, you got all those cheeks. You got all those cheeks.
You
You're
know
gonna
I
keep
love
them
cheeks, bro.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I'm just doing it. It's just a
Dude,
bit.
you're so voluptuous.
All right, what if it's panties in the mouth? Now it's three dogs going at it. Nate's entered full unk face.
The thick cons. The curvy types.
Yeah, the dog, the butter dog.
Butter dog. He brought the lady.
Tommy's got a new butter
I
dog.
saw Tommy's butter dog yesterday.
Everyone's getting dogs now.
First step. The
Yeah.
first step. They'll have
That's a kid in a month.
big old babies in their bellies very soon. Well, you get the dogs first. Then you just completely sacrifice the dogs to the kids. You're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I learned that at a pretty young age.
Yeah,
My bro got a dog with his chick. Immediately she got pregnant.
it's something happens, man.
I didn't know that was a. Yeah, as soon as he bought the dog, everyone was like, "Oh, you guys are gonna have a kid."
It's a tester because the dog's a 7-year,
Yeah.
commitment or whatever.
7 year.
Whatever, however long they
Put the
live.
fucking thing down, dude. You see one limp, you go, all
When
right.
you rescue them, usually they rescue them when they're like 2,
Yeah.
and then you got another 7 years, and that thing's gonna die. So that's like the first. Once you get a dog with a girl, then I think like a green light goes off in her head, and she does.
Yeah. It's just time for you to
She
crumb.
cups your butt cheeks and goes, no,
The
stay
leg
in."
lock, dude.
Ah.
Hits you with the fucking leg lock.
Yeah, exactly.
And who are we to resist the leg lock, dude?
It's
It can happen to any of
our
us.
bodies are designed to complete that act. A leg lock is impossible.
Pulling out's impossible. I don't know how. Like, I mean, I do it, but it's like
You're not supposed to.
You're fighting
You're not
everything.
supposed to. You're not supposed
There's a
to.
part. There's literally even my inner monologues. Like, she'd be a good mother. Do it.
I try to get those like right before I pull out. I get those like couple real waves of intense euphoria. Where I'm like,
You get the last couple,
not yet. Hold. I go, ah!
and then you go, "Oh, there's a little." Oh, my bad. I got greedy again. I got greedy again.
There's my front runners, and he pop out.
There's
yeah.
the guy. You know, there's a good show. I didn't finish it. I fell asleep last night, but it's about this Dutch guy he was a sperm donor. He would do it offline. He had like 1,000 kids,
Yeah.
but he was like a YouTuber. His videos are the funniest fucking. He's like, "Today I'm in Rome. It is very beautiful here."
Oh no.
And then like, he's like with long hair playing guitar and shit. But then he would talk about coming in these ladies, and it's all just lesbians. It's all just Dutch lesbians
What?
that are like, "He is very good. I hire him to come in my pussies. His semen is very strong." They're very excited about how strong this guy's jizz is.
Whoa.
It's pretty great. Then it turns out he's a freak that loves impregnating. Dude, he would jack off in a cup. They would drive to his house, take the cup, keep it between their legs to keep the sperm warm, drive home, and turkey baste it in. This
Why
one
do
lady,
you have a baster parlor in his house?
eventually it just leads to him being like,
Let me just do it.
I'll just do it. It'll be our secret. I won't tell anyone else. And he was basting lesbians in fucking Holland.
That's crazy.
One lady was driving home and was like, I got lost. The sperm's going to die. I'm just going to do it right here. She pulled over, took a syringe of this guy's jizz and injected it under like a fucking bridge. It's like, dude, you imagine if that's how you were conceived and then your lesbian mom talked about it on Netflix?
Oh, that's rough.
You're a fucking tube baby on a fucking highway. And
That's fucking rough.
God damn. Turns out
Yeah.
it was a guy who was tricking everyone.
So wait, they didn't know how many people he was dealing with? What was the trick?
No, he was doing it off like online, like not like through a professional thing.
Gotcha.
And then he was also donating to sperm banks, which you're only allowed to donate like X amount of times.
That makes sense. Because then, you
Because
can
then
have
the
your
whole
kids-
population
Yeah.
is one retarded guy's kid.
Yeah.
So
then
he was
your
tricking
kid
them.
can-
He was
yeah.
actually doing it on the side. It was like his thing. He liked.
How do you get the word? I guess you can get the word of mouth on that pretty good.
Yes, because he fucked so many people.
Yeah.
Like the one lady worked with another lady that did the same thing. Like, our guy's name is Jonathan. She's like, my guy's name is Jonathan.
What?
Here's a picture of him. They're like, holy shit, our kids are siblings. That's pretty cool.
And they all started.
And then
finding
everyone
out.
started being like, our kids are siblings. Yeah.
Oh, that would kind of.
They'd go to the park. They'd be like, that kid looks like our kid.
Oh no.
And they go, did you get a surrogate? And they're like, yeah. It's like, the fuck?
He can't get. He's not.
What
Gonna
the
get,
fuck?
he's not getting in trouble for it, is he? He's just.
I don't know. I didn't finish it. I'm sure he gets in trouble for it.
You
It's
think so?
yeah, it's illegal.
Too much jizz.
I think online you're allowed to do it.
Yeah. I mean,
But I think it's illegal if you keep going to sperm banks and doing it.
that's true.
I think.
It's funny you can pay to have a guy just pie you,
Yeah.
but you can't pay to get a blowjob. I mean, obviously, one's to create life. I get the difference, but it is funny.
Yeah, one's head
Yeah.
creates life.
True. Yeah.
Gives you more life.
True.
go-
Head gives you energy.
The head gives you life. You
Head
go,
is so
God damn,
energizing."
things are not that bad. You get 4 minutes after you jizz in a lady's mouth to lay in bed and go, whew,
Yeah.
things are looking up. What happened to the Dutchman?
I said, how many times can you donate sperm? There's no legal limit, but sperm banks only allow you to sire between 25 to 30 children.
It's a fucking lot.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
That's a lot.
sire is cool.
Sire is a tight word.
Yeah, 25 to 30 is the max.
It would be funny to like for that guy to be like real professional about it. Like, look, I do this all the time. It's not a big deal. And as soon as he's coming, he'd be like,
Just doing different positions. Just flip over. Come here. Pulling her hair and shit.
I'm gonna put these pillows under your butt.
Yeah. He would start flirting with him. Like in the professional texts, he would
Would he?
start like, you look really pretty. You know,
Damn.
he would get it going. And these ladies don't get a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So they're excited about it.
And they're all lesbians.
Yeah. I don't know
Damn.
about all of them, but yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, a good amount.
We're not talking the finest looking ladies.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Just some Dutch sturdy lesbians.
I think he literally describes one of them as sturdy.
Does he really?
In like you're very beautiful, you look very sturdy. Like it's something like that. It's great. It's this tattoo lady. She's a tattoo artist. She's covered in tattoos.
Dude, the Euro YouTube is so funny of guys in France being like, I'm going to find out who has the best croissant.
Today I am in France. Wow. Guys, follow me into France. It's 100 views, 25 views.
Wow. I'm going to come inside of a lesbian. Yeah, there was always those guys in the 90s. That was a big thing in the 90s to be like, yo, I fucked this chick. She was a lesbian, but now she's straight.
Yeah.
That was a big thing. I think that's died out. I don't think anyone's doing that anymore. It's like, yo, her friend was a lesbian. I fucking broke her off, and now she's straight. Have you done
Rappers
that,
talk
Lil Man?
about it.
No, I think they're doing it in the reverse way now, where like the gay people are trying to turn to straight people.
Gay?
Yeah,
How the fuck do you know? What do you mean?
my brother.
They got him.
yeah,
God
you know.
Damn it. They
Yeah.
lost him. So what do they do? They just target you and take you down, or like, how's it work?
Yeah, I think Yeah, it's definitely a targeted sitch, you know? Or like, this guy seems vulnerable. He seems lonely. Let's make him gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they see? Like walking on your tippy toe somewhere? Like how do they know? How do they know how do they know you're up for it?
They see it. They see a sneeze.
Yeah, true.
They see you go, and they go, yo, there he is.
Yeah, if you sneeze, you're like, oh fuck. Like, oh yeah, they can fuck that
True,
guy.
if you walk it, like hit a doorway accidentally. Ow. Ow, I banged my elbow on the wall. Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna fuck that
Like get
guy.
that little fruity bowl.
That would be nice. I'll say this: if you're a gay guy, like taking down straight guys, that would be a pretty sweet victory. So there's one less guy that can call me gay ever in his life.
Oh, true.
Blew
Yeah.
him. He's out of the party. He's off.
Yeah.
He can never
His
come to
piece
me
is
like-
out. I jumped him.
Yep. He can never say, boy's got a little sugar in his tank.
But you are really fucking, it depends how it's done. If
True.
if you're at a bar, a guy's drinking, and you suck his dick. That's you really altered that guy's entire life.
He did.
Like you really fucked his whole life up.
It is funny to think about a dude who's like genuinely straight, who gets like so wound up and just kind of like confused, gets drunk, and like gets his dick sucked by a guy. It's a very funny thing to think about. Just being like, I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. And it's like, yeah, I'll watch a movie with you. And you're, oh shit. Oh fuck, dude. Oh no. Fuck. Oh god.
Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Bro, dude, no.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
You're the last thing you remember. You're like, so the aliens just land and they don't talk to anybody? Oh god damn.
Oh, I heard this was good. Oh, what else is she in? I've seen her before. Oh, shit.
You're just gonna put it behind me and suck it? What the fuck, dude?
I didn't even know it could go back there. Oh, you got it. You got it.
Oh shit, dude. Men have G spots. You just get milked and sucked.
I got in a nice fight. You would have appreciated it. I've been watching girl TV. Mm-hmm. There's a lady around, and I was watching a girl show. Her and a friend, and we were watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
I'd had a couple brewskis. I think it was after, might have been the 4th of July.
Was after the 4th?
I was
You're
fired up.
patriotic, yeah.
I was patriotic as fuck. We were watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and they were laughing, and I was like, "All right, so you guys are laughing at them, also. Like this is silly." And they're like, "No, we're laughing because we're laughing at you watching it." And I was like, "That's not true. You laughed at that guy." And then it devolved into maybe you're laughing at them. Admit you're laughing at them because it is weird. I'm going to bed. I went to bed. And I had to apologize.
You just came out in a dress like, is this funny?
It is funny. That's the whole point of the show.
Yeah,
It is funny.
they're sassy. I think the sass is like the sass
Yeah, they're
factor.
being funny.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Yeah.
But also, every once in a while, I'll cut to a guy with a blonde, a yellow bowl cut and yellow eyebrows, and I'm going to win the next competition, girl. And everyone laughs because that's funny. I'm not
So they were claiming that all the funniness was on you watching
They were
it.
saying that I was a bigot the entire time, and that's why it was funny to watch. And I was like, no, but they are funny, and I watch you laugh at them.
Yeah,
They're funny.
they are.
And anyway, I couldn't
They're
get over it.
literally,
I
they're
couldn't get
silly.
over it.
They are silly.
They're being silly.
They're being very silly.
They're being the most silly.
Possible.
Possibly too silly.
What's the distinction between full trans is like you want the full experience, the boobs, like Steve-O. Dude, how crazy is that? Steve-O's getting tits. Remember I talked about how funny it'd be for dudes to just be a
Yes.
dude, but hold down like a solid rack? He's doing that, dude. Yeah, dude, I think I affected the morphogenetic field, dude. Or maybe he was just on those tits already. Maybe he put that thought in me. I don't know. They just beamed out of his tits.
Sorry, I was trying to look up Steve-O's tits.
Steve-O's getting a
And instead, the first thing I saw was my dad sent me a link. PennLive.com. That's our local newspaper. The moment a bear fell from a tree near Trinity High School. Thank you, Phil. It's actually hilarious. They tranked a bear.
yeah, that was near Trinity
Boy
where they got
fell,
that?
Yeah.
I thought they shot that thing. What's
Sorry.
good? You see his
He's
titties?
getting-
He didn't. He said he's getting D's.
D's.
Steve-O's getting D's.
Obviously, so he eats fucking paper clips, dude. He's not gonna get like A cups. He's gonna get big fat double D's. He's gonna have to get like strong to hold those up.
Why?
Steve-O's getting tits.
He needs to do drugs. No offense. I miss the whip hit, Steve-O, dude.
I mean, dude, if you hold it down, you're like, I'm hetero. I just want to have a big fat rack on me. The case I was making is that would be erotic.
You can squeeze on it.
Squeeze on your titties. You sit there and it's fucking.
That's fucking.
I know.
I hate it.
I know it's crazy.
You don't think he's trying to make a stealth like slow trans move?
That's the move. I mean,
I think he's hitting a full. If you're getting tits and you're going, nah, I'm just fucking around. Like, nah, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Could be a slow stealth trans. But again, it's like, I don't know if he might just hold down some titties, dude. Keep it a buck.
It's crazy he's doing that. I saw Bam was in talks with bare knuckle boxing.
What?
Yeah, Bam's transitioning to straight as fuck. Bam's winning.
Why is he
dude.
doing bare knuckle boxing?
I don't know.
That's kind of cool. That'd be cool for him to get into that. I mean, he's got a high pain tolerance.
I don't know.
Although
We've
they
been
haven't-
watching a lot of
Steve-O's lower back's gonna be killing him with those titties.
people
though.
that are not trained fighting. We've been watching the fucking street beefs. You ever watch street beef? You've seen it. It's just a backyard.
Oh yeah, I have seen that actually.
I get upset because it's always just like the most jacked black dude that actually trains boxing versus a gas station white guy. It's always a gas station white guy. And the gas station, you can tell they can't fight because the first time they get hit, they turn around, they run, they get hit, and like spin around. They're always on their toes. Like
I know. Every now and
It's
again,
not fair.
they'll get a crazy white boy though. Every now and again,
they do get some crazy white boys that clearly do jujitsu and shit. Old boy Dave's the best. He's like a 55-year-old Vietnamese dude.
Really?
There's the Italian Stallion, isn't he? Italian Stallion. He's like in Washington.
I haven't seen the Italian.
He's like
Stallion.
an old drunk guy. He fucking
and he
rules.
does well.
Yeah, he's just.
Of course, there's Shinigami. Shinigami is arguably one of the most powerful fighters in street beefs, and he's Caucasian.
Really?
All right.
Although he presents as Asian, he wears like a full karate.
They all
getup.
do.
Yeah.
Even it's a million black nerds.
Yeah.
It's black nerds wearing fucking anime head wraps and shit versus gas station white dudes. And the gas station whites get fucking slaughtered.
Yeah, they get beat up. That's crazy. Shout out to them for even taking on the challenge.
Street beefs is awesome.
Street beef is crazy. I've seen it.
probably
Butterly
my
showed it to me a long
favorite
time
thing to
ago.
watch.
It's crazy.
I only watched it like I'll see like clips online. I never sat down and watched 2-hour compilations.
That's like they'll like fight in like a drainage ditch off like the side of the road in California.
Oh, really?
If I'm thinking of the right thing, there might be another one.
This one's like more of an organized, like a
Okay.
shitty fence ring.
Yeah. And there's like kids watching it and people smoking
Yeah, there's full
cigarettes
families.
next
That's
to
where they
it.
based the UFC mini game on.
Backyard
Standing
brawls.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
it
think they
seems
based that
way.
off of Kimbo.
Okay, gotcha.
That seems more Kimbo to me.
Wait,
Probably.
did whatchamacallit just fight Miles? Didn't
Nate Diaz won.
Nate
he
Diaz
it was
won,
just
yeah.
boxing.
Just
though, right?
boxing. It was fucking great.
He whooped his ass.
It was a very close fight.
Was it
But
really?
Nate won, yeah. Nate had
Damn.
volume. Classic
he?
Nate Diaz.
Did you hear McGregor bet $500,000 on it?
No, who did he bet on? Masvidal?
Nate Diaz,
Oh, hell yeah.
and he won
Nice.
won.
McGregor's back, dude.
1.7 milli. That's crazy. I just saw that this
Yeah.
morning. He bet 500 grand. He basically called it. He was like, "Nice, so going to box. He's going to out hit him. He's going to box." Blah blah blah. He said they're both losers for doing just boxing. He attacked both of them. He's like, they're both pussies for doing it. He called it
did
like
it.
child's play. He's like, it's child's play either way, but I'm going to make some easy money here. And he was right. He won. I mean, he was right about the fact Nate was just going to outbox
Yeah.
him. So
Yeah. And
That's
Chris,
pretty cool. That's
Chris
cool for
Villa
him.
beat Anthony Pettis. Yeah,
boxing or just
boxing.
that's a good idea
Pretty
for
sick.
UFC to get into like just straight up boxing matches too. Do they really? The slap league's got to stop, dude. I
The slap
caught
league is
some
crazy.
slap league backstage at the Creek in the Cave one night. And
It's
it's
intense.
terrible.
They keep
You
inviting
want to talk
me.
about gas station whites, dude?
Yeah, that's the.
That's gas station whites.
Those are boss level gas station whites. though. They're big gas station whites, dude. Street beef gas station whites are like,
yeah,
you've seen them.
yeah.
They're literally there's the 717 boys, there's 2 Harrisburg boys.
Is it really?
It's hilarious. I think it's outside of Baltimore. Wherever they do this. Northern Virginia.
Yeah, there's like Virginia and Washington.
And they do it on the West Coast too, but yeah, Virginia's where it started, I think.
Yeah, because the
Damn.
guys wear like Ravens gear all the time.
Do they really?
The 717 brothers got in there. It was hilarious. They had a street beef with these 2 dudes that clearly do jujitsu. and they did a 2-on-2 fight.
Did they really?
Yeah, and both the gas station whites got fucking jujitsu.
Do they have an actual beef, or is it just kind of like
That seems like a
joke?
real beef.
Really?
Yeah,
Shit.
you settle your beefs in the ring, dude.
Sometimes it's actual real beef between guys.
Like the neighbors. Do you remember the one we watched? The two neighbors. They just brought in two guys that didn't like each other that were neighbors. They
just had
came
a
in.
fight?
One guy wore a Pittsburgh Steelers polo and got a boxing match. With the other guy wore the baggiest sweatpants you've ever seen. They looked, they're just two fat guys that were like, they were just like, all right, the fight's over. You guys are tired.
And do they get? Does this channel get like taken down, or like? Because I imagine like people are trying to shut it down. It's probably enormous.
There's this one guy named Baby Hulk. Baby Hulk was a beast.
I know Baby Hulk. Baby Hulk is that jacked black dude.
Yeah.
He's tiny.
Who's the jacked black dude that's like 4'2"?
Baby Hulk.
Baby Hulk. That's Baby Hulk.
Baby
That
Hulk's
guy's
nice,
terrifying.
Yeah.
So that's who I saw. I saw
He's
Baby
like
Hulk.
actually a midget.
Yeah.
You gotta
He's
get him in a real UFC.
He's nice.
He
though,
looks
dude.
like a creative player.
He does.
He's a creative player, yeah.
He's kind of nice though. Baby Hulk was surprising. I saw him go against someone way bigger than him, and he knocked him out.
Yeah. There's a compilation of that. There's a really funny one. Every once in a while, a dude just puts his hands down and is like, I have a chin. You
Yeah.
cannot hurt me. And they get fucking knocked out. Just
Jesus Christ.
I love
Dude,
old boy Dave.
Old boy Dave is awesome.
Old boy Dave just leg kicks black guys that don't really know how to fight.
Solid move.
It's a convenience store beat.
I don't see anything wrong with that strategy.
Yeah, Baby Hulk's terrifying, dude.
That's my move in UFC.
Yeah, true.
Telling you, dude. When's the last time you watched Slap League?
I watch it.
It's fucking crazy. It's sad the whole time you watch it.
Yeah,
you're
Paige
like,
Van Zandt just did it.
Paige Van Zandt just did it, and your face just gets all puffy
Yeah.
and fucking red.
and the whole time they tell you get smacked in the face, and they go like, "Nah, that wasn't it."
And then
they look at the
eventually
guy
they
and go,
just-
"That wasn't shit." I guess it's judged on how much you move, unless you get like if you like move, it's a certain amount of. I watched a couple of matches, and the one guy goes like this. He goes.
Yeah, they all do
Yeah,
that.
they all.
Now the
They
other
all-
dude I saw was just going, "What?"
Really?
Just
They
smack
usually
him.
hit like a
Yeah, like
couple
the-
warm-ups.
Yeah.
There's this one guy named Slap Jesus. He goes on one. He's always like, right on one. He goes, oh. He just he kills him. Dude. No way.
Slap League.
No, I can't, dude.
You guys, after you guys do like your OnlyFans, you should do Slap League. Yeah, dude. if you guys did a homoerotic Slap League, it'd be nice.
Yeah, play Slap League. He's like, stop it.
My God.
slap your butt instead of your face.
Yeah, slap your butt. Whoever
Butt
jizzes.
slap league.
Butt Slap League would be crazy.
Spank league.
That would be a safer. Spank League would be a safer alternative.
I think so. Yeah.
Dude, if you had to put your ass on the line, and some guy, that would be crazy.
That would be loco. That would be crazy.
That'd be loco, dude.
Loco crazy.
5-star league would be nice.
That-
When's the last
yeah.
time you caught a 5-star across the back?
Not in a while.
Someone just takes their hand on your bare back and just slaps you and leaves like a handprint.
It's been a long time. I think that would bother me. I don't think I would handle that great.
A 5-star.
I think that would result in a teary-eyed scream.
Hey,
My brother.
You've always fucking hated me. You've always done this type of shit to me. That's a teary-eyed scream at the party, dude.
What the fuck is your problem?
The fuck, dude? It's not even funny.
Catching a 5-star would suck so bad.
I think I would yell my way into teary-eyed. First, the slap, I'd be like, "That's not. You think that's funny?" There's nothing worse than talking yourself into a cry. That's the only time. That's the only way I cry now. Is just someone's like, "What's wrong?" Nothing.
Man, you all right?
Yeah, it's just that. I'm fine.
I'm trying to think of the last time I cried. Huh? It's been a minute.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I caught a real one.
Yeah.
I can get a nice emo cry,
Yeah.
like just from something nice. I got teary eyed watching a fucking JFK speech.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you watch when he did the real debate?
No, I didn't watch
I
it.
didn't get to watch it either.
I haven't watched it.
I didn't get to see it either. I heard it was good. I got to check it out.
I'm sure it is.
Did you see him catching the rattlesnake on social media? Dude, you see him catching a rattlesnake?
He's
I didn't see
catching
him catch
critters
rattlesnake.
now. He'll
I
catch
saw him covered in
lizards.
bugs the other day.
Yeah, he catches. Dude,
He was
he,
literally covered head to toe.
why
in
was he covered in
ladybugs.
bugs?
He's a
Covered in
nature boy.
ladybugs. He was talking to birds the other day. Whoever's running social media is failing him.
No.
No, they're
Dude,
You
the
winning.
can't
fucking-
be covered in bugs and run. for
If you saw the snake vid, you'd be pumped on the bugs.
I'm pumped on him.
Did you see the snake vid?
No.
He catches a rattlesnake in a butterfly net, dude, and grabs it by the head. It's fucking crazy. He's on a
That's
Zoom
good.
call.
I like that.
And you
He's a
see
little
Bae,
Teddy
his
Roosevelt.
bae's watching him, dude.
Yeah.
His bae, you can tell his babe's like, oh my God, I can't look.
He's a nature boy.
He's just
a
gushing
nature
her
boy.
up, dude.
But I can't have a candidate covered in bugs.
What kind of bugs were they, first of all?
Ladybugs.
Dude, ladybugs rule.
No, it's an infestation.
I used to have ladybugs in my old house. And I
know.
actually, I
Back when you
loved it.
didn't believe in germs.
I didn't believe in germs.
Yeah, these ladybugs are healthy.
I question germ theory, dude. It's a relatively new theory. Turns out it's right. It's right. They
Turns out it's
nailed it
good.
on the head.
Hold on, I'll find the bugs.
Question germ theory, and I got like a third world eye infection. That shit fucked me up, man.
what happened? What
Google
type of eye?
epidemic keratoconjunctivitis. That shit fucked your boy up, dude.
Did you die? Did you go?
I was like this. Every night at 11 o'clock, my eye would just start, the white blood cells for 6 months after I got the infection would rush to my eye, and I'd be like,
holy shit!
it was fucked
You
up.
go to the doctor?
Yeah, eventually. I didn't have health care, so like I kind of
Yeah, you gotta
toughed it
ride
out
this
for a
out.
while. And I begged my mommy. I was like, "Mommy, I'm really scared. I think I have the Ray Charles disease. Can you please send me to the fucking eye doctor, please? Mommy,
You-
please."
You'd do well with the Ray Charles.
It would just be piano.
You'd be so nice on the
Oh,
piano.
I was at my Aunt Kathy's house for 4th of July, and she has a fucking organ in her house. Oh my
That's
god.
awesome. She has an organ.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Lucy is made for your nicotine routine and delivered straight to your door. It's 100% pure nicotine and always tobacco free. You can choose pouches, gum, and our favorite, Breakers. Breakers are pouches, but with a capsule of liquid flavor inside that helps saturate the pouch. Breakers are available in 4 milligram or 8 milligram, including flavor mint, berry citrus, and espresso. Pouches go all the way up to 12 milligrams. Holy cow, that's a lot. If you're not a pouch guy or gal, Lucy Gum is available in 2 milligram, 4 milligram, or 6 milligram. Set yourself up with a subscription and have Lucy delivered straight to your door. No more weekly gas station trips. Personal endorsement.
Amazing. 12.
12 milligram will get you flying.
That's all I
dude.
do.
That's crazy. I put 212. No, don't put 212s.
That might be like about the limit. 212s would have you.
Yeah, you'd be fired up.
You might enter a trance.
Yeah. Don't risk it. No, I like them. Lucy Breakers are great.
The icy cool.
You know when I like them? When I'm on a plane, dude.
True.
When I'm on an aeroplane.
Yep.
Gets me to my destination.
Can't be spitting. Everyone wants
Lucy's
those
are
things.
making a strong, yeah, they're making a good push right now in the
Yep.
market. Let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/drenched and use promo code drenched to get 20% off your first order. Lucy offers free shipping and has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. That's lucy.co and use code drenched to get 20% off and always free shipping. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Boy, don't I know.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Comparison is the thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but in reality, they probably don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want.
Reality, they're
instead
probably a fucking loser.
In reality, they're probably a fucking huge piece of shit. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your life. I mean, how nice is that?
That's nice.
Just totally get over the
I get
fucking-
on Instagram, I see someone doing something cool, I go, fuck.
They have all the answers.
Fuck. They're doing so much better than me.
Fuck.
Turns out they're a sack of shit just posting a cool video.
Yeah, it turns out they're probably going to fucking kill themselves. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/MSSP today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP.
Yes. No, we got one more, dude. I started to read a little. It's kind of there's some PAs in here.
Oh,
dude.
no.
It's hot as balls in Austin, so shout out to our favorite sponsor, True Classic, for providing us with the most breathable and versatile tees in the game. Whether you're hitting those 6 a.m. runs or drinking 5 to 40 light beers a night, True Classic is the best fitting t-shirt for all the dogs. What the fuck?
That's an obvious PA.
That's a PA for sure. Snug in the arms and chest with just the right amount of room in the midsection. You can wear them while performing at the mothership, coaching girls high school basketball, getting as comfy as possible for the NCAA Online Dynasty, or looking jacked while hitting 432 hertz on the flute. For a limited time, snag their buy more, save more deal when you shop with my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/MSSP. Plus, check out their pack builder. Bundle your favorites and score up heavy discounts with each item. Or shop at their pack of the week for a curated bundle of ultra discounted favorites. Personal endorsement.
I do like them. They've
True Classic tees are great.
completely taken over my closet.
Yeah, they're great. Designed to accentuate your best features, True Classic shirts are tailored for a perfect fit. Snug in the arms and chest with just the right amount of room in the midsection. The best part is that True Classic sells premium products at an affordable price. You can get their best-selling t-shirts, hoodies, jeans, and more in 3, 6, and 9 packs. Looking to dress up? Explore the short sleeve button-ups for a relaxed yet polished summer look. Pair their True Classics authentic jeans for a laid-back vibe that never goes out of style. I don't know if you're like me, but I love staying in style. Being a stylish man is extremely important.
And a
to me.
laid-back vibe.
I love making sure I have a laid-back vibe,
Yeah.
but I love being stylish as a man.
As a chic,
There's
laid-back.
not a better quality I find in men than being stylish. I don't think it's feminine. This summer, be fully ready for the summer salt life with the best shirts out there. Be ready to look your best. Save more with our exclusive link at trueclassic.com/MSSP. Be a red power god with True Classic tees.
Oh, hey, everybody. It's me, Lemaire. Okay, if you guys are in the Northeast on August 13th, I'll be at the Dojo East, and August 14th
Where's the Dojo East?
in Morris Plains, New Jersey.
All right, Morris Plains.
I
Yeah.
don't remember. And at Huggies at the Nook in Westfield, Mass. And then the comedy scene at Foxborough, Mass. It's next to the Patriots Stadium.
You're
Yeah.
gonna want to see Lemezi live. It's wonderful. He's always fully composed.
Here, you forgot your baseball.
And please come to Optimum Noctis the first Tuesday of August, August 6th at the Creek in the Cave, please. And then I'll be in San Diego August 15th, Tacoma August 16th, 17th, and Spokane August 18th.
That's
you.
great.
Hell yeah.
God
Congratulations,
bless you.
Sean
Thank you.
Gardini.
Please come. Thank you, guys. God
Let's get
bless
back
you.
to the show.
Let's go back to the show. And go to San Jose.
Go to San Jose, you fucks.
So, dude, you know you can get pianos for like nothing.
Can't find the bugs.
It's not that expensive to move pianos. And everyone who has a piano, a lot of people don't want it anymore. So if you there's a ton of free pianos you can just get. And moving a piano is not that much money. I thought it'd be like $5,000.
Yeah.
It's like a couple hunch. So you can have a brand new baby grand.
You gotta string it up outside your house.
That would be nice. But
Drop it on a fucking coyote.
that wouldn't be bad too. Just to put one in my backyard, let it get rained on, let it degrade, and just be like, all right, give me a new free piano, move it to this house. Yeah,
Play outside in the rain would be fucking awesome.
dude, that'd be crazy.
Playing fucking what's that? Spoons or no? What's the?
I know how to. I'm trying to learn the basics of cocktail piano, so I can play like that real slow, like hotel music. I've learned I'm good at like learning little tricks of things to make it look like I'm really good at things. When in fact, if people just looked a little bit deeper, they'd be like, "This guy has no idea what he's doing." I've learned the seventh chords. On
That's a
piano.
Trump move.
It is
For
kind
real,
of.
that's what Trump Dog
It
did.
is a Trump Dog move. You can learn these like seventh chords, and they're like kind of easy to play. And if you just hit them, they sound good. And like if you just hit the keys here and there,
If someone's bad at piano, it's a real problem.
yeah, it sucks.
The Salt Lake City airport has a piano in the main. People are always on that fucking thing.
Stinking it up.
And if somebody's good, it's fine. But every once in a while, a bum will get on there,
just
and
suck
there's
on-
1,000 people have to listen.
Yeah, there was one in the Concord Mall when I went there last summer to like visit. I came up from Baltimore to say hi to like my family, and I met my sister at the Concord Mall, and like her kids hopped on it with me, and they were just and people were sitting there trying to eat Sbarro, just like
Just when you thought things couldn't get any lower.
yeah.
You're eating a bag of Auntie Anne's at a table by yourself. People start banging on a
There
piano.
goes a 4-year-old on the piano. Yeah, the Concord Mall is still hanging in there. The Concord Mall in Wilmington, Delaware. It's like
It's good to
entered
see
the
them all hanging on, dude.
Dude, they've entered the phase of like Chinese bookstore plant shop, where it's just like they sell like
Shit.
they sell like Hardy Boys books and just like bamboo shoots. Like for real, it's like they sell
Yeah.
plants and like statues and like 5 books.
Eventually, it all gets swallowed by a fucking outdoorsman shop.
Yeah,
Those giant fucking
Giant Bass Pro.
yeah.
Shit, you know whose favorite store that is? The Bug Man.
The bug man.
RFK Jr. Dude, he's covered in bugs.
The bug man.
You love the store too.
It is a fun store to go in.
My little my brother's son.
Phil loves it. Phil would
Oh.
stop at them when we would drive. And
Dude,
he would go in and look at stuffed deer
Yeah,
and be like, "That's a good looking deer."
I asked my dad about it. I was like, "Have you been to Bass Pro?" And he was like, "Dude, I
Yeah.
can spend hours in there." So I go there with your mom. And mom's like, "You don't need any of this stuff." I'm like, "Would you relax?" Dude, he fucking just like my dad could go look at like pocket knives for like 4 hours.
Yeah, my dad takes the kids, my nieces and nephews, as like a trip. We're gonna go to the Bass Pro.
Yeah. Bass Pro does rule.
Big fish tank. Yeah, they got a big fish tank.
Hold the lures up to the side to see if the fish like it.
What?
Yeah, because if you like swim it along the side of the tank, the fish, if it's for the fish, it'll be like, and they'll start looking at the lure.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll go.
yeah, he'll get hungry, start rubbing his
Yeah, they
belly.
go. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, it's I gotta go fishing.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
get back
itching
in
to
there.
go
You gotta
fishing.
go fish. It's too hot out here to fish.
I'm missing.
You gotta get out on the water to fish here.
Yeah.
I'm more of a net guy. I like
I'm
catching.
more of a point guy. I go, there's a turtle.
There's
Yeah, I like that.
And then it ducks. I go, oh, you missed it.
I wouldn't mind catching some turts.
Yeah, sometimes you do by accident.
I'm
My
talking
mommy
about the
did
net.
by
I
accident.
feel so bad hooking a turtle, dude.
Yeah, it does
How do you
kinda
get it out of
suck.
the? Well, I guess only snapping turtles bite. Not every turtle bites, right?
I think they
Yeah,
all
but
bite.
sometimes you'll just hook it like in its arm or something. Yeah.
I don't. My dad was trying to tell me only snapping turtles will bite you. Other turtles,
Oh, will bite you? Yeah, they probably
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
snapping turtles will
Like
bite
a
you.
box turtle.
Box
Isn't that what those
slider.
guys are
Yeah, I
called?
like
Red ear
those.
slider.
I like those.
I was getting turtle talk this weekend from. I was getting every.
Turtle
He's like,
dog's
that's
nice.
a box ear slider.
It's good.
He's like, see, that's a red ear slider. I
And
think
you
it's
heard him
good.
say that. You're like, I'm gonna do that to Shane.
It was just. It was.
I
It
hope
was.
Shane brings up turtles.
There was just 4. It was like
He
hovering
fell
on
right
4
into my
brain
trap.
cells. It was just
He
4
brought
brain
up
cells.
turtles.
A red ear slider. Yeah, that was just 4 brain cells holding red ear sliders. Like,
That's
dude,
good, though.
we have 20 more hours of
Yeah.
this, dude. Hurry up, use it.
Got
Yeah,
it
he
out.
loves telling his beefs are so funny, dude. He had to. There was a guy. This might be slightly of a sensitive topic, but there was a guy who was trying to use. There's like a backfield behind our house that my dad and his brother own, and the dude had his kids riding like dirt bikes on there. And my dad told him he can only ride a motorized scooter. He's like, that's it. That's fine. If you're with him, no problem. You can cut across the field. Don't care. He's like, I saw this guy with a fucking 700cc four-wheeler. See a little 9-year-old. I go, yo, buddy, get this. No, you can't
Yeah.
do this. The guy's like, oh, you know. So then eventually the guy was like, I don't even think that's your property. My dad was like, all right. And he told his brother just dumped boulders and blocked the guy's fence. So now he can't go on. Oh, yeah. Dude, he told me this story 7 times when we were home.
I mean,
said,
that's a big
oh,
day.
you want to talk to my brother? Okay. Okay. He's busy right now dumping boulders in front of your fence. Now you can't open it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's you got to get it surveyed. It's because it's not your property line because I know it is. We've been here since 1990. Dude, he lives for those kind of battles. Very funny. He'd be
It's
like,
a fun battle.
he was on it. It was 600cc dirt bike. He's towing 4 kids behind him. I said, oh, who thinks on the hook for that?
True, it's on his property.
Yeah.
Can't have that.
He lives in total fear of being sued all the time. You don't think he's the first guy that fucking sued me? He blocked his fence with boulders. Just 2 giant brothers blocking your fence, and you're like, "What the fuck happened?"
Literal trolls.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Moving boulders to. Yeah, okay. Just trying to take my kid on a 4-wheeler, but all right. Fucking retard brothers next door put boulders in our way.
And we rode the golf course.
He needs to just move his fence.
It's not his fence. It's the guy's fence. But
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the guy needs to go move his gate.
move it back.
Yeah.
That's a lot, though. You got to pull.
I know, but if they want to get petty and move boulders,
Dude, there's more boulders to be
I
had.
know
though.
they'll move boulders
They'll do
again.
a boulder wall. It'd be the Great Wall of China. They would do, and neither of them have anything to do, so they're just dying. Like my one uncle just screens dirt all the time. He just digs dirt, pours it through this little screen, and then just moves the rocks and like makes topsoil for himself. My dad he works and he's like he bought this. He has two big come ups right now. He got this on a demo job. He found a 120-inch deck. Mind you, a Skag is 60. Those like commercial mowers are 61 to 63 inches. This thing's 120 inches.
Yeah.
So he has this deck, dude. He's this high up on it, and dude, it's fucking enormous. And he just rides it and mows like the lower field, and then just drives around a golf cart and looks for a fox. There's like two or three foxes.
That's a good day.
It's pretty sick, dude. So he goes, he feeds the turtles in the pond, throws bread to them. There's like geese there, and then he just goes around and tries to find the fox at dusk. It's so
Is he
funny.
gonna kill the fox?
No, the fox.
He just wants to take a look at it.
He's just trying to see it in action because the fox is killing the chickens. There's the fox,
That's a problem.
but there's like 3 of them, and he's killed a lot of the geese too. There's only out of like a
He's killing the geese? Oh, the
fox.
fox.
Yeah, the fox is brutal. Mr. Bushytail.
That's his name?
Mr. Bushytail, the fox, is going around killing. Dude, it's the funniest thing. It's just him looking at his rocks, being like, "This fucking guy thinks he can drive dirt bikes. Oh shit, there's a foxhole."
There's Mr. Bushytail.
And he goes, "Oh shit, Mr. Bushytail's sleeping. You got to come out at dusk and you can see him." So I didn't get to see Mr. Bushytail. I'm kind of pissed about it, but I did see 3 rabbits on the golf cart, 4
That's
deer,
good.
4 deer, 3
4
rabbits.
deer, 3 rabbits.
It's pretty good.
That's a day.
And I saw the stone wall. Yeah, it was pretty tight.
Stonewall's awesome. It's
I wanted,
nice to
I
go
wanted
home.
to build it up.
So
dude.
nice to go home.
It's so fun. I had such a blast going home, and it's nothing but construction stories.
Yeah.
He found a Mercedes, got it for $1,000. He goes, "I got it for fucking $1,000, dude." He's like, "The guy wanted to get rid of it." I thought his boy Glenn fixes everything. He's like, "Put a roof on. This thing's $3,500. I did it for $400. He just drives around. It's no reason. I got antique tags. Says you only got to pay for them once for the rest of their life, and you don't got to do it ever again. He's putting antique tags on all of his cars. If it's 20 years old, it's an antique.
Yeah.
So he has like a work truck that has a giant diesel tank. He goes, "I'm getting antique tags on that thing." Like, why, dude? He's like, that's a nice little truck. I bought it off your uncle when he retired. I said, "Let me get that thing." Glenn put a new fucking transmission on it. He's just restoring all
What do you do when he's telling you these stories?
I hear him for like
You go, "Oh, nice."
I go, $1,000? God damn, man. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's nice.
Oh, it's the best.
I gotta talk to Glenn.
I just gas him up, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn, bro. $1,000? That's great. How much do they cost? 35? Shit.
That's
You gotta
good.
afford- dude, he's the king of deals. He'll buy like patio furniture off
Wait, who is this?
my dad.
And wait, was he the one that had Ashkenazi on the 23andMe?
No, they told their brother.
They
did.
lied to him.
They all got their 23andMe, and they told their uncle, his brother, to fuck with them that they were Jewish. He's like, "I ain't fucking Jewish. I don't have that shit in my blood." He said he was gonna get a blood transfusion. I'll go get my blood drawn. I don't get that shit in me. Yeah, they were fucking with him, telling him like, "Yeah, we're Jewish." He's like, "I ain't fucking Jewish. I'll go get my blood drawn." He was just gonna get new blood. Yeah, it was very fun. But yeah, he's on top of it right now, dude. He's killing it. All kinds of deals. His buddy got this like weird patio furniture.
And he's still working. Your dad's still working.
Yeah, he still works. He said he's never gonna retire.
Yeah, if he retires, it's on.
No, he can't retire.
He's gonna be going crazy at that house. The deals are gonna be out of control. The deals are gonna be nuts.
He's got to keep the skrill coming. So
The
he can
backyard's
cop
gonna be
the
filled
deals.
with cars.
Dude, it's fucking.
I've seen the
lots of
time I've been there.
machines.
There's a lot of shit,
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit. He's got a lot of machines.
and there's a lot of land back there.
I know.
If he retires, it's deal time. You guys are gonna have a scrapyard for sure. You'll
will
have
just turn into a
It'll be a
scrapyard.
scrapyard.
Yeah, no, he what the fuck was his other deal? I think it's just that. He got the Benz. He got the like 1992 Mercedes. It's the exact car Tupac got shot in.
Fuck yeah,
Or it's the exact type.
yeah.
Some old like weird Russian guy was like, "Do you know Tupac was shot in this car, right?" And Dad was like, "I didn't know that." Well, yeah, he's chilling pretty hard right now. Oh, and flashlights. He's into high lumens. Dude,
We have 50 flash. Dads love flashlights. We have 50 flashlights.
like NASA.
None of
grade.
them have batteries. They're all out of batteries.
We went to see fireworks with my sister. We had to like go to her house and cut through this field, like almost like through the woods. Then it took you to like a grade school where they did fireworks, and he had like left her with this like battery powered work light. He's like, "Yeah, in the dark when you're coming home, just flip this on." Dude, we turned it on. It was like ET level. It was crazy, dude. Just illuminated the woods.
They almost get me. I'm entering. I'm.
Bro,
Eventually, we all become flashlight men.
I've
I've been watching. Instagram has one that's like the world's most powerful flashlight.
Yeah, dude.
I'm getting ads for it.
They're nice.
And it is fucking sick.
I had to walk their dog, but he's like, here, use this one. He said, this is your mother's flashlight. Turn it on, just Area 51.
They hit the dads with like, I was in the special forces. These are special force grade flashlights. These are special forces sunglasses. They fucking kill these guys. With that.
I know, dude. He said, that's 24,000 lumens. But yeah, it was fun. Going home was very fun. It's nothing but golf cart rides.
Golf carts are the best
Deals.
things
Oh,
ever.
the patio furniture is the best. His boy hooks him up with this patio furniture that's like teal blue. Like, it looks like it's from like a retirement home in Miami. It looks crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, that was $200. That shit goes for $1,200. He just has to get it.
Yeah.
Just sitting there, nobody uses it. And he'll bothers my brother Tom. He's like, you're gonna get some of this furniture? Tom's like, no, I don't want it. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Grab a bench.
Are you a loser?
He's like, I don't want to
Get a bench.
It's like $1,800. It's just like baby blue. It's like a baby blue bench made out of fucking like marine.
Is he selling any of his deals?
Nah, no. He gives them away. He's got 55 bicycles in his basement. He got into collecting.
Your dad has 55 bicycles?
He's got 55 bicycles. He got into collecting old school
See, it's
bikes.
55 bicycles, 55 scooters, 55. 55.
He buys like the Raleigh like the 1950s bikes. Like those 4 bikes, the exact bikes the Beatles were on when they did that one cover. That dude,
He loves music.
and he does. He
loves
does.
musical fucking.
And he fixes them up and
items.
he gives them away to people. Hold his
Tupac
bike.
died in that car. The Beatles wrote that.
That's a 1947 Gremler. He's like, that's a 1947 Gremler.
Does he fix the bikes up or are they
Yeah,
just
he
sitting in the
fixes
basement?
them, restores them,
That's
and then
awesome.
they just chill
Sell
out.
these bikes.
He has no interest. He just he'll like
He's
find
gotta
them in the
stop
trash.
hoarding.
Or like, where'd you get those? He's like, I went into a shop where a guy had them. I bought them all off him. And I fixed them up. He's like, I put $800 in this bicycle. Dude, he loves it. He used to, when he was a little kid, his first thing he ever did, he had a bicycle repair thing. He used to repair people's bicycles for money. But yeah, I got the full download, dude. The bikes are at 55.
Who's going to inherit the bikes?
That's his
That's
favorite
gonna be
thing.
a
That's
fight
his
with the
favorite thing to do
brothers.
too. He gets to tell everybody what they get of his when he dies. He
Yeah.
goes, you can have all my guns. He told somebody recently they can have his bikes.
Who's getting the bikes?
He told one of, I think maybe Meyer told somebody, he goes, you can have all my bikes when I die. My mom goes, Kevin,
Damn.
stop it.
If you're a little kid and someone's like, I'm going to give you 55 bikes, you're gonna be like, I can't wait for grandpa to fucking die.
55 bikes
I'd
from.
be telling everybody until like 5th grade. Every day I'd be like, my grandpa, I'm going to inherit 55 bicycles.
Yeah, you better be nice to me because I have.
If you're nice to me, you're talking to somebody who's about to own 55 bicycles.
No, it's just that. Crushing sweets. He just crushes sweets, thinks about deals, talks about punks. Anyone who's being a fucking punk, he'll tell you about him 45 times. They're like, he's a fucking creep.
Who's being a punk?
He's that fucking asshole.
That guy
bro.
is being a punk.
Being a fucking creep and a punk. He's a fucking creep. He's a fucking creep. That's what you call people, creeps and punks. Snot-nosed punks and creeps. If you're old, you're a creep. If you're young, you're a punk. He's a fucking punk. But yeah. Huh? What am I getting?
Yeah, what's he giving you?
I don't know. We'll see. Just years of nurturance and guidance.
You're going to need a golf cart.
I'm getting a golf cart,
You
bro.
need a golf cart for your neighborhood.
I'm going to
anyway.
start riding a golf cart here for
Yeah.
the podcast.
That's a lot.
No, dude, I can do it on a bird scooter. You can do it on a golf cart.
You're going to ride from your house to my house on a golf cart.
Yeah, you can get a golf cart and put solar panels on top, and it just charges the battery.
No, I'm not worried about how you're going to charge it.
Yeah, it might be a little. Well, I can definitely do it.
There's some treacherous parts there.
Yeah, I'd be going up Airport Bowl. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be a little tricky. I could figure it out. I could figure out a good little ride. The bird scooter would be easy. That would be a piece of cake. But I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave the bird scoots in front of your house.
Yeah. Jackass.
Punk.
That's a snot-nosed punk, dude. I got home, there's a scooter in our front yard. I was like, dude, they're never going to collect this. I know. And he was like, they are. It sat there for 3 days. Then I was coming home. I saw it at the corner of our block. I was like, I know that was
Did you leave? Yeah, I do that.
And it sat there for fucking 3 weeks.
Do they recharge? Do they recharge in the sun?
Yeah,
Because I'll ride one to red, and then
they had a solar thing on.
I'll leave it in front of my house, and it's green again.
No, I think a guy like comes and changes the battery out. It's
dude.
just
No
like a-
chance.
I don't think so,
Yeah.
man.
There's just definitely a guy who comes and goes. And
You think there's like a Lime scooter fairy?
He comes at night.
I
a
think
Lime
they got some solar action going on.
I think they have solar action.
Because I'm pretty tuned to the people coming around in front of my house and stuff, and I haven't seen a single person come out and like change one of those batteries. I think they'll eventually come pick it up and take it out of there.
There's no way they change your battery and
I
keep
don't
it
think
where
they
it
do
is.
either, dude. There's no. I think it's solar power. Because I'll ride that thing down to the bone, and like the next afternoon, it's just
Yeah.
ready to roll. On a bad week, I'll have like 3 of them in front of my house. Just from like I'll take it, the battery will die, I'll go down and get another one, drop it off, and then you start leaving them like down the street from you. Like I'll leave it here.
Yeah.
That ride back from doing a show at a comedy club, and just when I'm finally on my street and I go as fast as I can and skid out in front of my house, it's the best. What's that?
I'm sure they charge the batteries in the city like a
Lemaire says they have juicers that come and, well, Google says they have juicers. That's what they're called, and they change the batteries out on the scooters.
Do they have? Ask if they have solar power, because I'm pretty sure those scooters have a solar cell.
No, that's what I asked.
Really?
I asked our Lime
Wow.
scooter solar powered.
So someone's sneaking out and juicing my scooter up for me,
That's fucked up.
getting it all juicy for me.
Yeah, you got a juicer.
I'll be honest. When I come out the next day and I see the 4 green squares, I'm like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I thought the sun was doing it. That's my bad. I'm like a fucking caveman.
Yeah.
The sun.
The sun gives us
It
powers.
sat in the sun. The golf cart's coming. I need to get a golf cart.
You need a golf cart. Golf carts are the best.
Yeah. Soup it up a little.
Golf carts are number one.
Maybe even a little gator.
That's too powerful.
True.
Gator you could get here.
Yeah, true.
Gator you'd be flying, dude.
Maybe I do need a gator. It'd be nice.
You definitely don't need a fucking gator in your
I need
neighborhood.
a fucking gator, dude.
No, you don't.
It'd be a write-off.
You need a nice.
I need it to get to work.
You need a golf cart. Just a golf cart.
I need to get like a Kupata. Like a mini, like I might get like a little skid steer.
I don't know what those are. What's
They're like
that?
those little like bulldozer things, but they're real
Oh.
small. They're like the little ones
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
raise the bucket. I'm trying to think. I just got to get here, dude. I need to get something to get over here.
Yeah, CRV is not getting it done.
CRV is not, dude. I think it's gonna last forever.
CRVs definitely last forever. That thing's gonna be an antique.
True. I can put the antique
You're gonna
back.
get an antique. Yeah.
Hey man, 20 years and you only pay once and then you're done. Well, hot damn, bro. Hot diggity dog. Never forget.
Damn. When will I see you again?
I'll be out. I'm gonna come out in Philly. Just let me know when you have.
I'll be back here too.
Let me know when you have downtime. I'll just fly on out.
I'll be back here too.
Maybe I do need a gator if I'm gonna get to Philadelphia. Let's gator.
You might
up
have to
there.
gator the whole way.
Boogie down on a gator.
7 days catering.
Right off all my meals on the way.
First night, you're like, God damn it! I thought the sun was gonna charge this fucking thing. I'm stuck in Oklahoma.
I need a juicer. Send a fucking juicer. But yeah, I'm gonna just. It'll be actually kind of nice. Pop up the Philadelphia way. My God,
I'm staying right. I should be staying right next to Helium too.
that's perfect.
I already have one secret show planned.
Ooh,
Sunday, me and Danny Sodies.
that'll be.
There's
awesome.
gonna be some good shows.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
excited
awesome.
to do that.
Are you doing them every week?
I'm gonna try to do
That'll be sweet.
weekly shows at Helium Comedy Club.
That'll be really sick.
Other than that, I don't know. Just hitting the writers' room. I waited a week. They're in there already.
Really?
Yeah.
How's the Are you getting
it sounds
daily,
good,
Are you
yeah.
getting daily reports?
Yeah. The show, I'm excited to get started on season 2.
Dude, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Now you have like a proper. But you're not doing it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, not just making John and Steve do everything by themselves.
You're not
for-
doing the most stressful.
I don't know how they do it. I have no idea how John does that.
I had to be paralyzed with indecision.
Yeah, be like, we have to film tomorrow. He's like, all right, I'll come up with the show tonight,
Yeah, that's insane.
and I'll edit it. He's crazy.
That's gonna be sick. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
That when's the release? When's the target release date?
I don't know. It'll probably be, if I had to guess, total guess, probably the spring.
Oh, that's fucking
Probably
fast.
early, yeah.
That's very fast.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn.
We'll film in the fall, probably. It's going to affect my college football. Fuck.
Yeah, true.
All
But
right.
it'll be
It's
nice
all right.
though to
Saturdays
have.
will be off.
Be nice to have a little
Yeah.
TV action or a little phone action. My uncle was watching sports during somebody's wedding recently. He had the phone on the pew.
You must. Yeah, you go. Oh shit! Regular season baseball. It's a doubleheader today against the Cubs. I gotta watch this. This is the only time I can wear this jersey. It's on this podcast.
Why?
This is what they gave me when I did the first pitch. So it has my name on the back.
It's fucking sick.
It has my name on the back.
Yeah?
You can't wear that in public.
Why not?
Can't wear a customized jersey with your own name on it.
Yes, you can. It was a gift by the Philadelphia Phillies.
I know. Then I have to tell them. I say,
Yeah,
actually, the Philadelphia Phillies gave me this jersey. I didn't buy it online. This is authentic, and it says Shane Gillis on the back. So, sorry.
Yeah, you're checking out somewhere, and you're like, this is actually...
I wore it to the grocery store the other day, and I realized I looked like a dumbass. Kid came up and was like, "Oh, I was just listening to you. What's up?" I didn't know it was you until I saw you were wearing your jersey. I was like, shit. It's a cool jersey. I like the jersey.
I saw a lot of bros in the airport, dude. That was...
In the airport?
Yeah. I was just meeting a lot of bros in the airport.
The bros will get you in
was
the airport.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
The bros are hanging out big time, dude. Family time, too.
Do they hit you with not gay? Can I get a picture?
They'll be like, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I hear that a lot. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro,
I'm not gay. Can I get a picture?
Gay guys get a picture.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, always, dude.
I go, dude, you're not gay. It's allowed.
You're not at all. If anything, I'm gay.
If anything, I'm the gay one.
I am.
Yeah. Then I go. I do that to
I'm gonna start doing
penis,
the thing
man.
Chris Brown does. Where the only time I take a picture, I have my hand on
Yep.
the fucking cup of the booty. At the booty.
Do it at a meet and greet after the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Grind on all of them.
I'm just gonna grab like a mechanic's ass and fucking. His show's very sexual. You know that?
Yeah.
He's making a big comeback right now.
Yeah, he's grinding on people's girlfriends and wives.
Yeah, someone hit Britney up. I'm not gonna say who, but someone related to her was like, "We should go to the Chris Brown show."
Forbidden.
Yeah, I was like, Brittany's like,
For
I don't know.
Bolton.
Brittany's like, I'm not even a big fan of that, and I was like, don't go to that.
Yeah, you don't need to go to that.
You don't wanna go to that
Come on,
fucking
man.
thing.
Remember what he did?
Yeah, true. What if that's the final act? He just pummels a woman.
Somebody's wife.
You reenact the infamous car scene.
All right.
Hell yeah.
God bless.
The Wild Wild West. Today, you're gonna watch the game though today, right? Like,
No.
you don't even give a fuck. You're not like glued to it at all.
Not at all.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What
Not
are
at
you,
all.
Eagles or any
Like the
sports?
Eagles too. I don't care about sports. My dad never watched sports growing up, so I never
Interesting.
watched it. All my
Shane is a
cousins do.
maniac with sports,
love
right?
sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've literally tried for like conversation's sake to like get into it, and I don't give a fuck.
All right. Hey,
It would
that's-
take hours to like.
right.
It's so much, and I've tried doing like I'll watch like the clips and highlights, and still,
All right. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I love sports, but I don't like UFC or
Yeah.
the cars. I don't know anything about that. So like
Yeah.
in some ways I'm a guy, in some ways I'm a woman.
Yeah, I'm a total woman. I'm a total woman. Let me start it.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm an
dude, we're
absolute,
in, bro.
I'm an absolute total woman when it comes to sports.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish because I feel like my
Chris
dad.
Stefano, by the way, sorry, Chris Stefano.
What's up, baby? I'm here. By the way, I'm here with hungover with no hair product in. So if anyone's gonna talk shit about my hair, you go fuck yourself. I'm growing it out, scumbags. Because I know what your fans are gonna say. They're gonna be like,
They're not
oh,
going to say anything. They're not going to talk about your hair.
They're gonna say they're gonna come on here. Your fans are gonna say, how could he be so disrespectful? He comes on no hair product in a Zara t-shirt. What kind of guy does he think he is? And I just want to say, you know what, guys, I don't give a fuck.
There you go. Set the precedent. Also, thank you for coming early in the morning.
Bro, I'm here, but we're
Not
dads, man.
Not a lot of comics exist before noon.
Bro, we're up, bro. We're up. We're hanging out. I mean,
pump
like,
me up.
I got to, I'm on New York time. My kids get up at, what are we, an hour behind here?
Yeah.
So I'm up FaceTiming with the kids at 6 a.m., getting yelled at by them, their mother. So I was up ready to go.
Road FaceTime's tough,
Oh,
bro.
dude.
It's tough.
It's bad.
They
Yeah.
cry on FaceTime. Your wife's like, I'm going to go. And you're like,
I know. Yeah, hope you're having fun in your hotel room, relaxing.
you just masturbated. You're
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, I know. My daughters keep calling. I'm like, I'm almost done. But you can't,
you have a little window. You're like, hey, what's going on?
dude. I got to be honest with you. It's horrible here. You can't watch porn. It's like
know.
blocked in Texas.
I know.
So I'm like, dude. Yesterday I was jerking off to old Sports Center clips. They used to have some hotties back on old Sports Center. I'm got like Linda Cohn,
Yeah.
old Linda Cohn.
You got to
Sage
get creative. Yeah, you got to get creative here.
Steele. Yeah. So what do you do? Like, how do you get around it?
Dude, it's funny. I mean, this is just testifies to the theory that I'm mostly woman, just erotic literature. I'll read
Nice.
like erotic literature
Yes.
online,
I like that.
build a picture up in my head.
Yeah.
Or you can bust out like the old porn sites,
Yeah.
like XN, XX.
So those aren't blocked.
They're not blocked yet.
That's funny that the Texas doesn't even know that
Just
those
blocks
exist.
just the main one. Yeah, it just blocks just the main. It was like when I grew up, my parents blocked all the music channels, but not BET because they didn't know it was a thing.
Right.
So I had BET.
Yeah, right.
That's
So
the
you
only music channel. I had.
then you could do
Now
black,
now I have a black wife, dude.
dude, the thing they were trying to prevent, they created. And so, but wait, so did you grow up like hardcore, like rules, discipline type
Oh
family?
yeah, big time.
Like
Oh,
military?
No,
Was it?
no. My parents had my dad and his brothers owned a trash company,
Hmm.
but it was like Irish Catholic, super like church every Sunday.
Right,
Can't talk back,
right.
seen not heard, all that stuff.
Do you do church still with your kids?
No, I want to go. My wife grew up more like Baptist,
Sure.
so and I grew up in the Catholic church.
Right.
So I'm like, I told her like pick a church. I'll go to whatever one you pick. Then I go to black church, and I'm always kind of like,
Yeah, it's great.
it's fun, but I just feel like an interloper, dude. When I'm there, I
Yeah.
feel like they can't go. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like a wet blanket on the party.
Yeah, they're kind of like we are accepting of you here, but we actually really don't want you here.
That's
Yeah.
the feeling. It could just be internally because
They're kind of like saying like we actually come to church because of what your people did to our people. So now the fact that you're here, it just kind of sucks for us.
I get that feeling, and I feel bad the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I'm like stiff because I'm holding down like Roman Catholic, like Roman soldiers.
That's it, dude.
Straight,
Yeah.
head stoic as hell, and like they're having fun. And I'm like trying to move my just fucking petrified body, and it's
Bro,
it's
I-
uncomfortable. But I told my wife, I was like, just pick a place, I'll go.
And you'll go, yeah. Well, I always say, like, I'm Catholic as well. That's why we got the big triceps, dude, pushing down the gay, pushing it down. I've been like this since I'm a kid.
Do you put your butt on the kneel? Like when you kneel down, do you put your butt on the pew?
No, so I that was a big rule my mother had.
Yeah,
that
dude.
was one of the most disrespectful things you could ever do in the presence of God is put your ass on that. You got to be full kneeled up, butt tight, wedgie in the khakis. You got to be straight up. And if I ever leaned back and put my butt back, my mother would point at me and yell, and I would
Dude,
have to get up.
I still get nervous. So like, as an adult, I'll go like with my family every now and
Yeah.
again with like my mom. And if I see like my wife hit her ass to the pew, and I was like 35, like dude, get the
yeah, what are you
I get
doing?
nervous. I'm like, get your fucking ass off.
Yeah, you can't do it. I mean, listen, there's rules in our church in Rome. My family's Puerto Rican, so very similar. They're more not Baptist. It's like I think is it the Church of Latter-day Saints? I don't know what kind of school. It's a Episcopalian. I don't know, dude.
It's one of those,
They're
yeah.
always talking in Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're saying. I just know that their kind of church, when you walk in there, you literally think you're at like a Kill Tony show. Like you're like, there's people, the band's playing, there's like StubHub tickets, everyone's in a wheelchair. And you're just like, what is happening? Like, I almost feel like I need tickets to like get into her church.
Yeah.
So, but what I've been trying to tell my kids is like, listen, this whole idea of like, if we don't, my mom had it where if you do not go to church every Sunday or Saturday, 5 o'clock mass, you're doing bad. You're going to hell, sinning, blah, blah, blah. So I don't do that with my kids. I'm just like, look, we're going to make an attempt to go to church here every week. And if we can go, I'm just trying to get us to a place where we're not on our devices. We're not on our phones. You're not on your iPad. That's it. Mommy's off the spin bike. And then like, we're all just, let's go to church together. And I will say that when my family's in church, like they are calmer. They are everyone like spirituality. I'm not saying whatever religion you got to be, obviously, except don't be the big one, Muslim. And, no, I'm
just be
kidding.
that's true. Be careful though if you're Muslim because you can get like hyped up.
Yeah,
hear the wrong sermon.
That's the
Next
thing.
thing you know, dude,
obviously
you're
I'm
flying
fucking
on a
around.
plane.
Yeah, exactly, dude. There's no problems with being Muslim at all, but you can't don't go all the way. You know what I mean? But you want to go a little bit. You want to fucking get in there, dip in, dip out.
Yeah.
Beautiful, dude. What a beautiful culture.
And a corrective measure for your wife. If you want to use it to like completely dom your wife, I get that.
100%, dude. Have her cover up.
40 chest, yeah.
Love it. Yeah, because dude, but Muslim women, dude, when they, I don't know if, when they take that shit off, the beauty is next level, dude. They're like, they look Latina to me. They're Latina with hummus.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they're the hummus Latinas. And I love them.
Yeah, they're beautiful babes.
Yeah, dude. I love babes. Austin Austin has got so many.
It's crazy.
What we've seen, what Steve, my tour manager, Steve Ciccone Rice-Aroni, is here in the background, and him and I have been walking around, and Steve's a horny guy.
Yeah, I bet.
Steve's like a horny
I
guy.
thought that when I met him. I was
Dude,
like, horny ass
Steve's
guy.
the kind of guy, like, he lives on above his mom's garage in like Long Island. Like Steve's a guy that like he needs to fuck and he wants to jerk off, and it's like, and I allow it. I'm like, dude, whatever you want to do. He's, his hair's blown in the wind in the back of his hat. Like, this guy needs to bang. And dude, and he's actually telling me that it's like hard to take for him. Like he's getting like, because it's so much and it gets agitating. And for me as well, it's like, you don't know what to do, what to say. You're like, because a woman walks by you and you're like, I know I have a family, but I'm willing to throw it away just to have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Because in the moment, I'm only alive once, and this is what I need to do. I'm a man.
Yeah.
I need to do this. This is what my father wants me to do. I have to honor our family name. And then you're about to go walk and talk to her, and then you see another one, and it just keeps happening. And you don't know what to do.
And they're not wearing bras.
No, they're not wearing bras. And I've seen the outline of 100 women's vaginas in this city. I've been here for 2 days. Steve and I have seen 100 pussies.
Steve, I'm sorry you're suffering like that. Dude. Obviously, you're just chilling, just being like a rock, just being like Steve, dude. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Dude, Steve's one of these guys. He's like very punctual, always on time for everything. The last 2 days, dude, he's been late, sprinting out of the hotel room, hair soaking wet, and I know he was cranking it.
He was having an episode.
Yeah, dude. He's been going, what? Because this city, I mean, men and women, I mean, talk about a city like Austin, some of the most beautiful. We went to the gym yesterday and we saw 5 of the most beautiful women we've ever seen in our entire life. I mean, jacked, ripped, tip-top shape. And the guys, like me and him, were almost like falling off the elliptical, which is like, again, when we go to the women's parts of the gym, we're on the elliptical protecting our knees.
You got to protect the joints, though, man. You don't need wear and tear.
But these guys who were doing like the real guy shit, ball slams and, all that, they're not even fazed by this because I guess it just becomes a part of what it is in this city. Is beautiful. Even you, dude, you were walking, you're like all jacked up now, where when I saw you when you were living in Philly, dude, you look like Stephen Hawking. You were like,
I was just slumped up.
Dude, you were slumped up, but now you're like
beautiful
pumped.
Babes get you pumped, man.
Dude, you've been lifting, definitely.
I have been lifting a lot, yeah. I've been lifting a lot.
Creatine? You doing a little creatine?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
A little bit of creatine.
Did you get do you get any puffiness, or is it just pretty much jacked?
I'm pretty puffy. I'm a pretty puffy dude. I was puffy before the creatine.
No, but I could tell.
I did get jacked up. I came down here. I didn't know what to do with myself. Whenever I get like nervous or overwhelmed, I just start like lifting weights.
Where do you lift in your house?
Yeah, no, I have an apartment I use as an office. So I like go there to write and like get out of my house, and I have a gym attached to the apartment. I just go like.
By the way, that's the move, is even if you're in a obviously you love your wife, you're a committed guy. As men, we do need a separate apartment.
You do.
I just need a separate apartment. Maybe it's my office. Maybe it's just a place that I just need to go and just sit in.
Take naps.
But I do need a place where I need to leave this house. Yeah. Because our jobs doesn't require us to leave. You could write and do it in the house.
It took the debate it took to get that. Like, she's like, we have an office in the house. I'm like, I need to get out of here. Right. Every 5 minutes, like, the landscaper's here. And I'm like, dude. Yeah. So I did it in Philly too. Get an apartment. It's
worth it. Yeah.
And everyone's gone while you're there. Yeah. Everyone's at work, so it's quiet.
And you actually get writing done. My family, my girl let me have same thing apartment. The only thing is she's got the baby cam that we used to use for our toddler. She's got it in my apartment on me at all times. That's the only thing.
It does sound like a smash bag.
It does, but I'm like, it's not. I swear to God, I'm just trying to write. I'm just trying to write about history in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm literally watching documentaries on General McClellan, and she thinks I'm like banging. Women. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm watching fucking like Ken Burns documentaries about the Civil War. That's all I'm doing.
It's quiet.
Yeah, and you don't need, it's. I think people take that for granted. Like, you need some separation. Even now, like I really hate being away from my kids. I miss them so much. But when I'm away from them for a few days, I just feel like I come back and I'm just like a recharged, better dad.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my kids about little things I learned. And because I'm like, if you just sit in that situation, I don't know, you just start to take for granted what you have. And then when I leave, I'm like, dude, what a fucking life I have. I have beautiful kids or whatever, I got Steve on the road getting horny. I'm like, what a life, dude. But if you just sit in your circumstances, then it starts to become, you start to normalize things. And then you start to think what you have isn't that good when it's actually all you've ever dreamed of.
Yeah, it's true, man. I saw I was standing outside today and I saw this like homeless lady just chilling outside near, she was like inspecting the trash cans. And I'm like chilling there, like just watching her. And I'm like, damn, dude, this lady, no one's giving this lady a hug.
Did you
go so long.
You go up and do it?
Thought about it. I gave her a really like friendly good morning. I said, good morning, ma'am. And she just kind of like
That's nice.
looked at me, and it was cool too because I never seen like she was quiet and she was like, looking through the trash. And then I like watched her get activated where out of nowhere she was just like, and started like screaming. I was like, I've never seen, like, she was so chill.
Yeah.
And something happened where it was like boom and it snapped and she just started yelling at somebody and just walked across the street.
Yeah, the homeless here are wild, like they're on some type of crank or whatever, rolling around in the streets.
Yeah.
I've actually never seen anything like it, but I will say they're not as aggressive as the homeless. Believe it or not, in Glasgow, Scotland, dude, me and the guy I work with, James Mattern, shout out James Mattern.
Is he horny too or not?
He's a horny dude. He's a horny dude. He's a horny dude. He's got a hairy back. He's like a horny fucking hairy back guy.
yeah,
dude. But he's a horny guy and he's got a big dick.
Shit.
That dude. The one
dangerous combo.
We used to call it on my old pod History Hyenas with Giannis. We used to call it the glue gun. This kid had a glue gun. Like you could see it through his jeans, and it was like nuts.
Really?
Kid's got an absolute piece.
I've heard they're lazy lovers though. Big dicked men, I've heard, are very lazy lovers.
You know what it is? He doesn't know who his real father is, so I think
he's charged up.
I think he's charged up, and he's raised by his grandparents, so he's got like a lot of. I think he just tries to. He's basically fucking women and try to find his father.
Yeah, true. That's like kind of wild. If you're raised by your grandparents,
Yeah.
it's kind of like you're like kind of wild at that point.
But dude, we're out there and we went to this bakery in Glasgow. I wanted to go to this specific bakery. I forgot what it was called, but they had like this kind of carrot cake, like muffin. I was like, I got to get this muffin. Yeah. And we saw this homeless lady walking around. She was, could fully see, but she had a blind stick. So she must have like taken it from an actual blind person. And she's walking around with this stick, like hitting it off the wall. And then we're like, what? This lady's fucking nuts. So I'm just standing out there like eating it, whatever. Dude, she takes the carrot cake out of my hand and smashes it in her face. And then swings the stick at me. I was like, whoa. Oh my God, dude, me and him were sprinting down the street. I was
insane.
like, lady's nuts. So when I saw that, I was like, yo, when people ask me where's the craziest homeless people, I'm like, believe it or not, dude, it's Glasgow, Scotland. I've never seen anything like that.
That's such a wild assault. And just crushing it into your own face.
And then swung this walking stick at me that she didn't even need. And then she screamed something in like Gaelic or whatever, Scottish, Highland language, fairy language they're speaking at somebody else. And like nobody even kind of moved. Everyone was kind of like, oh yeah, that's just, crazy Susan.
You should have grabbed the staff.
I know, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
But I guess I would have been scared in that situation.
Dude, I saw the only time I've ever seen, so what I will say about New York though, because people, shit on New York, oh, it's not safe anymore, and there's, right. I lived in New York, I've lived there my whole life. I never once, not one time in my 39 years of living, did I ever get even approached by a homeless person or a crazy, it just
They're very subdued, yeah.
didn't happen. But in the last 6 months, walking down McDougal Street, like West Village, whatever, I've had 3 homeless people that have to one guy, I had to do this one time in my life, and it was recently. I had to push him off me because he was like going like I pushed him off me and he fell over a pile of garbage. Yeah, and his fucking elbow landed in like a disgusting puddle. And I kind of felt bad, but I was like, what did you want me to do here?
Yeah, why was he getting in your face?
Because they're crazy. They're like out of control and the police can't really arrest them. They can't do anything. All my boys are cops. One of my boys, I told him about the story and he goes, you want to take my baton with you? I was like, that'd be fucking crazy. If I just start beating back homeless people with a licensed NYPD baton.
How'd it feel though when he gave the fucking push?
Dude, I got to be honest with you. The way that because I have a bad Achilles, but the way I was able to just kind of load my weight on the back and push, I kind of told my therapist, I think we're out of the woods here. I think my Achilles is good.
That's all you needed.
I just launched a homeless guy into oncoming traffic and I felt almost no pain in the Achilles.
Yeah, you need that, dude. I'm telling you, that's all I've been doing recently is just fantasizing about just combat.
Right.
Because it's like there's nothing left for me to do. I went to ACL with my whole family, the Austin City Limits tour.
Yeah.
It fucking sucked, by the way. I hated it. But I was there the whole time, and all I wanted to do was just fight like a 24-year-old.
Right.
Just a man.
Are you into the UFC? Like, can you do a little fighting? Can you handle yourself?
I did do jiu-jitsu for like 6 months when I was going through a divorce, which was pretty sick.
Right. Oh, this is your second wife?
It's my second marriage, yeah.
So I didn't know that. I thought was the first wife black as well?
Yes.
Nah, there you go. Yes, back to back.
Yeah,
but this wife is you didn't have children with the other wife, so I've never met the other. Your current wife,
yes.
That's the mother of your children.
Yes,
okay, yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
So how long did the first marriage last?
About like 3 years.
3 years, and then what happened?
Short, in and out.
Just got crazy.
My heart wasn't in it. Yeah.
Your heart wasn't in it.
My heart wasn't
so
in it.
she wanted to stay, but you wanted to leave.
Yeah, unfortunately.
See, when that happens on the man. That's a very difficult thing for the
So
man to
it's
go through because
Worse.
when the
Statistically doesn't happen a lot either, which further theory that I have a woman brain. Most women initiate divorce. I think like 75%.
that's what I'm saying. It's almost impossible. If the woman doesn't want it, then it's like, then there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
But once the woman says it's over, that's it, buddy. There's absolutely zero. You can do nothing. If your wife comes to you, fans listening at home, and she says it's over, just don't even attempt.
Yeah.
Don't even attempt to fuck. By the way, she's moved on with another guy secretly for 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So just know it's over. Please don't even try.
Yeah. Or what you can do is get back, start like a viral business TikTok and just do numbers and just absolutely crush her.
100%, dude.
That's all you can do.
How did you tell the first wife like it's over?
It had been in conversation here and there, and then eventually, like, I just kind of reached like a breaking point myself.
Yeah.
It was just me. I just entered into a relationship like
when
too
you
early.
said you go what was her name? Oh, actually,
I'm not saying that.
yeah, you can't say that. As soon as I said that, I was like, don't say her name. Yeah, and then I was like, yeah. So you're like.
I just wasn't ready. It was like I still wanted to do stand up, and then it was like I was being pulled into like it was just over. Like the tomb was in front of the boulder. Like you got to enter the corporate world or like career man.
Whatever.
I couldn't do it, and then I had to just
You
I
said
had to go off.
She goes, "You must be out your goddamn mind."
Yeah, pretty
Pretty much.
No, they were like her and her mother were really trying. I tried. It was like kind of laughable.
I believe
I
it.
became like a personal trainer at LA Fitness for 3 weeks. Walked out in the middle
Dude,
of the
that's
session.
what black women want. That's what they want in their white husbands. Is he needs to be a trainer at Planet Fitness? Oh, LA Fitness. Planet Fitness would be sick.
But yeah, I really tried it. For me, I'd never ever been in a relationship before that where I put any effort or cared at all.
Right.
So that was like a learning experience. Like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I'm dealing with other human beings. I'm not like, this isn't like a simulation.
The way
designed to
you and
please
your
myself.
current wife are is really beautiful, and you love each other. Because when I was hanging out with you guys with my girl, I got yelled at when we got back in the hotel because I don't treat her the way you treat your wife. She was like, you see how nice he's, but you see how in love they are. You see how
What was she going off of though?
I don't know. Just I guess she saw you guys make eye contact once.
Yeah, I was like,
And yeah.
I wasn't even next to that. That's a lot of that too. Is women. I've noticed that, and I've asked my wife. I'm like, when we're standing there, and they go, "Give me a kiss." When we're in a crowded place, I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
You're not. That's not for like me or you. You're doing that for something else.
Yeah. Well, she's doing that to Peacock because she thinks other girls are looking at you. She's like, so this is
me a
my
kiss.
it's my
Yeah.
guy. He's a trainer at LA Fitness.
Former, yeah, former,
Yeah, former dude.
former.
Yeah, it's
I always wondered about that because they are like comparing a lot, being like what? Because I wasn't really affectionate towards my wife that night at all. I
yeah.
was doing it on purpose. I wanted to come off like cool. So
I
was
think
like, I'm not gonna touch her.
but even I noticed I was like, oh, these two are in love.
Yeah, yeah.
You could feel that. You could feel like this wife's going to be a forever one.
Yeah.
Unless you kill her.
God forbid. Yeah, that would be or God willing.
Yes.
Or killing. Dude, honestly, like I would rather get broken up with than initiate the breakup.
Oh my God, initiating the breakup's the
It's
worst.
for real, the worst.
All the guilt and the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and you have to just deal with it.
I really think it's like, it's like killing them.
Sure.
It's like you're killing a person.
Yeah.
On a level where you're just like, we're never gonna see each
And was
other
she
again.
like begging you, like, please, like, don't do this type
Nah,
thing?
it wasn't like that. It was just sad, dude.
Yeah,
it was
it's
just
just
so
sad.
sad because I had my mind made up and there was nothing I could do.
Yeah,
it was
that's
just so sad.
You get to a point where you're just like, well, now I've reached the deep. I'm off the other side of the fucking deep end, and there's no coming
When
back.
you know. That was all. For relationships for me, it's like I would just try desperately just to get pussy. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, it's like, okay, now my life's conjoined to this person, and then I would just try to figure out how to get out of it the whole time.
yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
then I got married, and I was like, oh shit, and then it became this whole thing, and I got to like finally live with a woman and really like
Yeah.
see them.
Yeah.
They would just kind of like you'd get a girlfriend, and they would just materialize
Yeah.
when you're younger, and you're like, oh sweet, we're at the movies, and you'd be like, let's
Yeah.
try to get some pussy.
Yeah.
And then you started like when your life's conjoined with a woman. For me, it was such a learning experience to be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, like you guys have this whole wide range of emotions, and that was
Dude, I was reading about, and that's all societal too. Like I was reading about, what the hell was it the Aardvark? It's not the Aardvark Native Americans. Aardvark's an animal, but it's something like that. It's something like Aardvark tribe or something like that. But they were like an old school tribe. I think they still might be around today, but like when they were like 1800s, and their whole belief system was so opposite of what was going on at, like the European settlers. They were like, they thought it was crazy men and women, to marry one person and to only raise your own children. That was like a foreign concept to them. They're like, no, what we do, what the women do here is the men fight for who's the strongest guy, and then they get to fuck the strongest woman, and then they fuck. And that one gets pregnant, so she goes away, and then the next one steps up, and you keep fighting, and then
That's such a good idea.
and then you impregnate them, right? And then here's how it works.
Are the women fighting too, or are they doing?
No,
more
the
like
women are
strong-
just there. The women are just there.
How are they gauging their strength? I guess just like
I guess the men are fighting and doing all types of things, but then like, I'm sure it's just who's the
Stature.
hottest.
Yeah,
the
sure, it's
women-
the hottest.
The guys are just like that one. Who's got the biggest tits? That's just all it
She
is.
has strong tits.
Yeah, so like when you get all the way down the list, you're like, fuck, what am I even fighting for over this pig? So the guys would fight, whatever. And then here's the interesting thing. Number one, have the baby, and then that baby, it's not your and hers baby. It's you created that baby together, but it's for the village, and the village raises it. Like it takes a village, whatever.
Yeah,
quote.
yeah.
So there's no monogamy is not, and they not only do they not believe in it, they think it's actually bad for society. They're like, why would you do that? And then with like abortion and stuff like that, it's obviously a thing, big debate, whatever, and guilt, and I get why, of course, but this culture. If you say you impregnated like the top lady, right? And then she's pregnant and she's watching you over the next few months, and she's like, this guy's actually weak. He's not as strong as I thought. They had this potion of herbs and spices. They would abort the baby. Yeah, dude, they would abort it. And it was like, it was not even shameful. The guy was shamed on, like, you did that, motherfucker.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So that's fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, abortions are kind of guys' fault too.
100%.
Still to this day, it's kind of like, yo, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Should have like lifted a log in front of her. And
Yeah,
be
dude.
sure you want to fucking do this?
Yeah. I've been on the sidelines for a couple of them. I'm like, dude, this is me. This is me.
My fault.
My fault. My bad, dude.
I should be stronger.
I should have. Yeah.
Dude, that if you saw your wife or the lady, I guess, just sipping the potion, I'd be like, oh, what did I do?
I'm such a fucking little bitch.
Yeah, I wonder if you could. So, can you enter back? Do you got to wait until the pregnancy to enter back into combat, or can you just enter back into the ring and just?
So that I don't know. I got to do more research because I kind of just read that point and then I just put the book down. I was like, I got to find this tribe.
If this tribe is still active, you should go there.
Dude, this is where I got to be.
You should go there and be like, and then when you're there, be like, dude, what the fuck? I had it. I gotta, I can't like other myself from the culture.
Yeah, dude.
Just have some kid on there.
I got to follow the lead. But like, because when you start to look back in history, it's like this whole idea of like, no, I get why monogamy is a big, I get it. I really do understand. But I'm like, oh shit, it's just like the pressure that society puts on you in our, we got a puritanical society here. Like, those pilgrims were kind of, zealots, witchcraft, all that shit. But like, you go to Europe, dude, if you go to Europe and you're in Italy or Spain or whatever, and you just like, one of you like bang another person, it's like not, it's like they'll be mad at you, your spouse, but you're not going to get like, you're not going to lose your marriage. You only lose your marriage if you fall in love with another person. But like, you can definitely go out and bang.
Yeah, and
that's like
people are
not a big problem.
That's crazy.
It's not a great thing, but I don't think it's like you go in a strip club with your boys. Like your wife would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Same thing with banging a chick. They're like, "What? Are you serious,
Yeah,
dude?
come on,
Don't do
man.
that, you asshole." But if you're in love or they find text, like that's the bigger deal.
The emotional affair, yeah. If you're like, I love you so much.
Yeah.
I knew someone who was who got caught sending like Beach Boys lyrics to their lover. Over, bro.
That'll get
That's
you,
love,
dude.
dude. That's
That'll
love.
get you. Yeah. I was sending Hall and Oates songs to this girl. I was like, "You're out of touch. We're out of time." And then my girl's like, "Dude, you have to move out."
Yeah, they sent "Wouldn't it be nice" lyrics. Wouldn't it be nice? It's like, dude, you're fried.
I know, man. It's
But it is. Yeah, I think about it a lot, especially once you like. Because when I was younger, I'd always be like, you'd hear about a guy like a pizza shop owner would just like bang a cashier.
sure.
You're like, how the fuck could somebody do that? And as you get older, you're like, the current of that river is pretty strong. You dip your
100%.
toe into that a little bit, dude. I'm like, I see how do you get carried off.
You get it, boom. I got a friend who's a doctor, and he's happily married, great guy, whatever. But he was like, dude, the amount of doctors that bang the nurses on these overnight shifts, he's like, it's literally like. It's the most stereotypical thing. Like the nurses know these guys are married or whatever, but it's like, and it's always the same thing. It's the male doctor and the female nurse, and they just fuck. And he was like, I think it's because he's like, it's one of those things where, like, we're around so much death.
Yep.
in the hospital that I think, somebody dies, something tragic happens, and then your body, you start to get horny because your body is like, oh, I just saw death, let me create life.
Yep.
Type thing. He's like, so I kind of don't even, I get it.
And doctors are they're like a sexual fantasy for women.
Oh,
like
yeah.
There was like ER. They're like one of the things. There's like firefighters, doctors.
Yeah.
That's like one of the things women see and get horny for.
Dude,
and they're like the boss in the thing. you know.
Dude, my boy, the doctor, he looks like a golf club. He literally, his head is all fucked up. His got eyes are like that. He looks sick, but every girl's like, I love, he's so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he's a doctor.
Dude, I feel, I've been in hospitals before, just
Yeah.
like when people are sick, and I'm kind of like, dude, I feel the tension. I'm like, damn, this is a very sexually
yeah.
There's a bunch of nasty nurses running around.
Dude, I remember my grandfather, passed away, he had a stroke, and his nurse, she was like, Latina kind of, she wasn't like a smoke show, but
Yeah.
she was hot enough. And just because she was caring for him, I remember I went in there one day and they were scrubbing him down. He just like shit his pants and they were scrubbing him down. I was getting fucking horny while this nurse was just scrubbing down my grandfather's bare ass. I was like, oh shit, I love this. Because I don't know what it was. I was like, she's a caretaker. I want her to scrub my nuts.
Yeah, there is something about that. When
Yeah.
the nurse comes in, they're really sweet. They are like, that does get a guy like me going
Teachers,
as well.
just like
Yeah.
women that care.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh man, I want that, you
Yeah.
know? But then our minds go to these fantasies and then you create these fantasies with like other ladies. Like, oh, my life will be like this. Like, just want a lady to like cook for me wearing, an Eli Manning jersey and making me
Yeah.
pasta every weekend. And then just kind of sucking my dick and just letting me watch the game. I'm like, can't I have that, man? I'm only going to live once. And my dad's like, are you stupid asshole?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't, dude. You like it's, and then also too, the fantasy never matches. It's always as soon as
Yeah.
Eventually, it's going to be that's just a lady like bristling, just like what?
And you prepare for it now because my father did give me good advice. He was like, well, let me tell you something. He goes, when we're out, he was like, my dad's 76 now. 1776.
Yeah, hell
Best year, dude. By the way, every single passcode on my door, phone, any 4-digit code is 1776. It's just how I roll. Yeah.
I know someone who has a door code.
Yeah, that's like, so if you ever want to rob anything from me, just know, go 1776. And then if that doesn't work, it's 1812. War of 1812, baby.
Well, it's sick too when someone like, yeah, what's your door code? And you're like 1776, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not a
Fuck's
communist,
wrong?
bro.
What the fuck's wrong with
Yeah, and every passcode is like, baseball USA. Just, hot dogs, United States.
So what was the advice your
So my father, so he said to
father
me,
gave you?
he goes, he was like, he's like, when you, as you get older, he was like, your brain doesn't change, your body changes. So he was like, when you and I are standing in the video store, this is how old of an example it was. It was like, okay, we haven't done that in years. But he's like, when we stand in the video store, he goes, and you see that hot 25-year-old girl walking in, he goes, the same way your brain says, I'd love to bang that girl, I think I got a shot, so does mine. Whoa. He goes, my brain hasn't changed from the 25-year-old man I used to be. He goes, but then I look in the mirror and I see what I've become. He goes, and it really messes with you. He goes, so just don't think. So his point was, he was like, right now, he's like, I'm 75, I have diabetes, and I have a useless dick.
Yeah.
My dick doesn't work at all anymore. Yeah. He's like, I haven't banged your stepmother in 20 years. I'm like, great.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's like, but no, my brain has not changed at all. Yeah. So you have to prepare that this struggle that you're going through, this will not stop. Your brain doesn't get, every old guy you see out there, they want to bang the young women. They just can't.
Yeah.
So you have to just accept what it is. And this is like what kind of your sentence is of being a man through this world.
You have to like practice not getting pussy, almost in like a Buddhist
type of way.
Being like, it's also one of those things that will fade. So you do have to prepare for it.
I know my guy, who I work with a lot is like, very like Zen guy. He was like, listen, dude, you're going to be away, for a week. He's like, I'm telling you, try not to masturbate. Like, just try to like channel all that energy. Don't I know you're going to be alone. It's hard. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I swear to God, I'm going to do it. I walked through the Austin airport, and I saw 5 pussies in Lululemon pants. Like, I saw the outline of 5 full vaginas, and
crazy.
I jerked off at the reception desk. I checked in and just started cranking it.
Dude, it's the camel toe is crazy. I was talking to my wife about it recently because she was going out in the exercise gear. Mm-hmm. She was like, did these look right? And I was just kind of like, yeah, I mean, You don't have to hike them up your pussy. Pull them down a little bit.
Yeah, but
She's like, well, I don't even care about that. I don't even think about that. I'm like,
Yeah.
people think about that.
yeah.
That's like I see those and it fucks me up for like 4 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, fuck.
Yeah,
I see nipples emerging and like a pussy print or butt cheeks.
and the ass, it's crazy, dude. And I'm telling you, dude, I'm not gay, but the men too. Like their
Yeah.
legs that they have on these guys with the tattoos
Yeah.
on the quads. I'm like, I get it, fellas.
It's crazy. No,
I
it's
want to
crazy.
fucking let's hang out.
Just running by a river,
Yeah,
just
dude.
shirtless.
Yeah, we don't got to like do anything gay, but we'll get a coffee or something.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah, dude.
Just talk.
I was
Maybe
asking
support each other.
random guys like, you want to come on my pod tomorrow? Just shoot the shit.
Yeah, it is. It really is like beautiful men and women.
Yeah,
Just
because
a bunch of colleges. I think there's like a bazillion, like 5 different colleges.
there are, even though I've said it, I've made it clear that I thrive in the original 13 colonies, and that's where I want to be comedically in my life. I will say there's way more beautiful people as you start to come west. The original 13 colonies
Yeah.
were not the hottest bunch.
no.
You know, we're not. We got some hotties. We definitely have some hotties.
Well, didn't they like send out like the people who were like the first wave of just like prisoners and peasants they like shipped out here against their will of Europeans?
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they would just take like prisoners from England and just like people who were fucking up and be like, "Yo, you're going."
You're-
and then they came out here. They promised them like, "We'll get you a wife, we'll like whole new, new
Yeah.
land, new you." And then they just started sending out like whores. They would like arrest women for prostitution and throw them out and send them out here and be like, "These are your
Yeah.
wives," and half of them would like die on the way out.
Yeah.
You just get like a Skeletor come off the boat.
just disgusting.
And the dudes were pissed. They're like, "Don't give us fucking whores. We want mom and apple pie."
yeah,
So yeah, it was just like criminals, and they just like had people till the land and just die.
yeah.
For like 2 generations.
Dude, I read this book too. You ever read? It was called "Island in the Center of the World." It was about New York City because before the British, when it was like just the Dutch. This author Russell Shorto, great. It's like an amazing read because we only know even me in school, I've only really learned about like what British society was like. But dude, Dutch society in New York, what they called it, New Amsterdam, Dutch society. They were like in the 1600s, they were as woke as we are now. Dude, they had fucking no slaves. Everybody was out there fucking everybody. They were having parties, dancing in the streets, like a beautiful type
Damn.
of culture. And then the British came in and were like, rules, like shit got puritanical quick and kind of like lost the fun. But the whole idea, but this idea of like America, like originally was this Amsterdam idea of like, this is the place, like they wanted New York to be like Amsterdam, like smoke weed, prostitutes
legal
everywhere.
buds, yeah.
Just chill, dude. And they wanted that to spread across the country. But instead,
It did, yeah.
they got the British idea.
That British law and order. New York was too valuable.
So
Right
just-
on the sea, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
so you
there's
just,
no way.
dude, tonight you just look at your wife and say, why don't we be Amsterdam tonight?
Yeah, let's just
Instead of,
freak- yeah,
dude,
let's
let
get
me get freaky.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Going to what your dad said, there is something too. Like you have to, because by default, it's like I'm going to build up this program of like seeking pleasure. It's like I'm gonna get pussy. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be awesome. Like your dad's saying, that fades physically.
Sure.
So you have to build a bank of like non-bodily pleasure.
Yeah.
And if you just fuck your way through life, you just destroy everything, and you're left just like dickless. and
Dickless
alone.
at the end.
Dickless and alone. We're all dickless. We're all going to be dickless. You got to build up like a
Yeah.
dickless safety plan where you start to like enjoy like walks,
Yeah.
people in your life.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It just sucks doing that because you just want to come really hard.
That's all I want to do. Yeah, yeah. I take like, especially with kids, now I have 14, 9, and 3. But like, so 3 is like crazy, right? Yeah, she's the cutest, but it's like a legitimate like lunatic terrorist person. But so what I do now, and my dad gave me this advice. He was like, life isn't for you now. It's going to be about little breaks. You're not going to get an hour-long break most likely. Like that's just not going to happen. What you got to do is 5 seconds. He said, so when your 3-year-old, your daughter, like she doesn't want to get in the car seat, you got to fucking jam her in there. I'm like, basically like I'm putting in like jujitsu moves just to get the safety belt on and the 3-point harness. And so I do it. And he was like, and then you shut that door, don't just run around and go right into the driver's seat. Take a nice 10-second walk around the car. You have 10 seconds alone. Take a breath, take 5 breaths, and then get in the car and drive. Like little resets. And dude, that's like the game changer where I just take
nice,
these
man.
little, because the bottom line is like there's times where like I can't meditate. I can't just sit there 20 minutes in the sauna meditating because I'm just going to jerk off. I'm just going to break it and just start jerking off. So instead what I do is I say, you know what? Let me try to take an hour a day, if I can, an hour a day just off my device. Just like go for a walk, just do something. And like that's what I'm counting as meditation, because to just sit there for 20 minutes with my eyes closed, I literally will just start jerking off and I can't do it. And then it defeats the purpose. Or at least this way without... Because I'm reading all these studies now where it's like we're constantly excited from
Yeah.
the phone to the screen to this to that to the kids to the life. But like older people, like they had long bouts of like no stimulation, like
Yeah,
get
dude.
bored. It's like
Yeah.
like go get bored somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I
Yeah, well,
Think about
apparently, so your brain, so there's a thing called EEG habituation. So, like, you know, if like a naked lady walked in here, our brain waves would be like, brrrr, but if it happened every 10 seconds, literally your brain habituates to that stimuli.
Mhm.
So then you just like, it's nothing to you anymore. So that they say meditators have, like long-term meditators do have, it's almost like childlike EEG habituation where they
Right.
like they can see a tree and it's like that, like a kid looking at it, like, whoa.
right.
But if you're just kind of just like jamming shit in your face all the time,
Yeah, it's no
nothing
good.
will excite you.
Do you meditate?
I try. I used to be really good at doing it and like really like good about doing it. And then, yeah, I just I would always be like, I don't get how people say they can't like sit down and just meditate. Now I've hit a place where I can't do it again. I don't know what happened. But I
Yo.
just sit down and I just start to freak out. I'm like, I got to do this.
Well, are your
I'm
kids
trying to
in,
start now doing it again though.
are they in school now, your kids?
Yeah, the one is 4-year-old's in pre-K and the 2-year-old is like, she goes like 2 days a week.
So I'm saying you have a couple days a week where like you and your wife like don't have the kids
Yeah, and
for
we have
6
a
hours.
We have a babysitter come during
Oh,
the
so you
day,
got some time.
Yeah.
That's good.
I have time to work, but then I had to just get so much stuff done.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've been trying to. The walk is good for me too. If I do a nice long walk, it's like
Yeah.
I think that counts.
It does. It definitely does. But it's like one of those things. It's like you just feel gay as a guy going for a walk. You know, like just I kind of always just feel gay too. Like when I'm pushing my kid in a stroller, I'm like, dude, just let me hold you.
I know.
Let me hold you like a football because I just feel gay. I feel gay
Stroller,
just like
yeah.
going for a walk. It's gay. It's gay, and
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't. I wish I felt like more. And by the way, I'm not even disparaging gay. I think being gay is powerful.
True.
But I guess I kind of just feel like more
I feel
feminine.
like you're appropriating gay culture by taking walks.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm okay with that.
I like
want
taking
the
walks.
gays.
I like taking walks, and
And you don't feel like less of a guy.
no, not walking.
Okay.
'Cause walking, you feel almost like a holy man. You feel very like zen
Interesting.
out and blissful. And
Okay.
yeah, I need, and every great man would take a constitutional.
That's true.
So it's like it's par for the course. Keeping a journal, all the things you think are gay. Keeping a journal, not gay. Every
Yeah.
great man kept a journal.
Yeah.
And you take a constitutional.
Dude, even if you go back to the founding fathers, dude, you think throwing on a pair of pantyhose is gay? Look at our founding fathers. Dude,
what
you
I'm
think that were they all cross dressers?
pretty
Go
much-
look at old pictures of George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. They're in literally high heel shoes and pantyhose with wigs on. I'm like, these guys are my dream.
They had those like thigh things.
Yeah,
with the-
dude.
Yeah.
Those were men, dude. They would
Taking
put
walks.
wigs on and pantyhose and high heel shoes, and they'd be like,
Smoking CBD.
"That's what we're gonna do, bro. We're
Yeah.
gonna take over this goddamn country." So for me, I look back at our fathers, and I'm like, dude, if they're doing it,
Yeah.
let's get you know,
Yeah, taking walks definitely isn't gay. It's
All
a
right.
shame that we've been made to believe it's gay.
yeah,
Because they just want you on the device.
yeah. That's
Taking
what
a
it is.
nut, but then it's like I do like to listen to music while I walk because I've
Right.
tried to just be like no music, no nothing. And it's kind of like yeah.
But sometimes we gotta like really reconnect. Like I think sometimes for me to like I want to ride a horse. You know,
Yeah.
like just get on a horse and just fucking go down a path.
that'd be nice.
That'd be sick.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Hold your baby too. I feel you on the baby stroller because there is the part where it's like you feel like women see it and they're like, oh, that's so sweet. But then it's like anything they like is gay.
Yes.
I was like, I want to just like hold them by their foot like a dead chicken.
Yeah. Like Achilles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucy is made for your nicotine routine and delivered straight to your door. It's 100% pure nicotine and always tobacco free. Lucy isn't like every other nicotine pouch company that's owned by Big Tobacco. They're like the mom and pop shop of pouches. Have you ever heard about Breakers? It's pouches that pack a little something extra inside. If you know your pouches, you know that the nicotine doesn't hit immediately, and neither does the flavor. The geniuses at Lucy came up with a brilliant way to fix both those problems. They put a mini liquid capsule inside each Breakers pouch. Here's what you do. Grab a Breakers pouch and break the capsule. Yes, with your teeth. It makes a really satisfying pop. Put it in your lip and enjoy the immediate nicotine and flavor release. I mean, doesn't that sound great? Just biting on crystals, letting them drip in your mouth. I love it. Okay, guys, visit lucy.co/drenched and use promo code DRENCHED to get 20% off your first order. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive chemical. Guys, let me just tell you right now about True Classic. I mean, I genuinely like their shirts. They were sent to me for free. I hung them up in my closet thinking, whatever. And I will say, when it comes time to put on a shirt, I go, ooh, my True Classics. I like wearing them. They fit me well. Designed to accentuate your best features, True Classic shirts are tailored for a perfect fit. Snug in the arms and chest with just the right amount of room in the midsection. True Classic sells premium products at an affordable price. You can get their best-selling t-shirts, hoodies, jeans, and more in 3, 6, and 9 packs. True Classics activewear becomes essential for workouts and vacations alike. Their activewear crew necks offer moisture-wicking, quick-dry, and odor control. Pair them with their super soft, stretchy joggers for all-day comfort. Fall is here. It's time to step up your game. Right now, you can unlock big savings when you bundle packs. Just go to my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/MSSP to save. That's trueclassic.com/MSSP. Shop now and elevate your wardrobe today. Prize Picks is the best way to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. I mean, dude, you guys know how I feel about this. I love getting in on real money sports action. You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in over 30 states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. Prize Picks is the only real money daily fantasy platform with an injury insurance policy, so your lineups stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. If your player leaves in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks keeps your lineup live. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. Prize Picks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need a win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts like Taco Tuesday. Each Tuesday, Prize Picks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED on the Prize Picks app to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. But yeah, it is, I don't know, man. It's tricky, dude. It's very tricky. A lot of, I see here more so, I think like young women might be just like feeding the life force from like homeless people and like dads here. A lot of the dads here
Right.
present as gay.
Sure.
Like, I think something happened where I think people have like, men especially have reached, like, I feel like educated kind of men have reached inside themselves and killed this switch where like they just become like,
Well,
it's
dude,
weird, dude. It's like, dude, come on, man.
especially us as like, like comedians, like our world is a little like, the older school men are like, what do you do? Like, they don't care how much money you're making or not making. Like, what are you doing, dude? Go build something.
Yeah.
Go like work. Go to a factory.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because I'm not like a guy at all. Like I said, I don't know how to build or do anything. So there's a lot of times where like my kids will like walk out the door of school and I just will lift up the hood of my car. I don't even know what I'm looking at, just so they can
Check it
somewhat. My daughters, and I'm just like, have a good day, girls. And I'm kind of just like doing the Macarena,
Just building
like,
memories, yeah.
I'm just rolling my arms. I'm going like that. I have no idea. But like anytime like I see like, but I even though it's weird because like it's actually, our careers to kind of have this time and to create whatever. But like when I go into a coffee shop at like 11 a.m. on a Tuesday and I see a guy there on his laptop, I'm like, the fuck are you doing, dude?
it's
Go
just-
to work.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I'm there to write in my laptop.
Yeah,
but
true.
I'm mad at him.
Yeah, like, get out of here, dude.
I'm like, dude, like you're so lame. Go to you got to go to fucking work. That's why I like Chinese dudes. That's why like I talk about it on stage a lot. It's like, with play dates with kids. Like my daughter like there's a Chinese kid in her class, and I hang out with him and his family because like, first of all, I've never met every other parent is like available for a play date at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
The Chinese are not. They're working. Mom and dad work,
Yeah.
and the grandparents watch the kids. That's just how the culture
Yeah.
is. They're like, there's no work from home in China. There's no hybrid work. They're like, no, you're going to go to work. They lock their people in their houses with COVID.
Yeah,
They don't give
dude,
a fuck.
They have after school stuff for the kids because the parents work so long. My brother was telling me this. A lot of like the Indian and Chinese guys are out work, families, mom and dad work super long hours. So after they go to school, they got to go to an after school program where they continue to learn about like science and shit. And the parents come up back at like probably like 6, 7 p.m.
Dude, this is what happened with the Nazis. They were just fucking, they just came out.
School.
School, building shit. Blitzkrieg came out 1930s and just steamrolled motherfuckers. And that's what's going to happen with China. They're the ones working. Everyone else is like having fun, having sex, getting STDs.
Yep.
And not the Chinese, dude.
Yeah,
We still will crush them.
I think so.
But-
I think we'll destabilize. We can destabilize them, I think, pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because there's that whole like middle coastal, there's like the middle portion that are poor and peasants and the coastal elites. And like
Yeah.
That's their whole history is that middle portion
Yeah.
coming in, fucking people up, becoming the coastal elites, and they just kind of go back.
That's what it is. Yeah. You
And
into
we can-
Chinese culture? Chinese history?
I've like not a lot. I've read about it, but it's still a mysterious land as far as I know.
Oh yeah, dude. The
But
Great
it's
Wall.
full of
I mean,
mysteries.
yeah. I can't even understand it when they tell me about it. How they just built a wall throughout the whole country. I'm like, why? It's so dumb. They'll just climb it. Oh,
You know,
look,
you shoot missiles over.
look at
it.
my chair just fell down. Look at this. Do you see this? My chair just fell down. The Chinese fucking
That's the
remote,
Chinese
the
government,
remote
yeah.
controlling my chair. Hold on.
But yeah, I think we're like currently destabilizing Russia, and once we get done destabilizing Russia, we'll probably turn our sights on China. And that's the only other really like powerful threat.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Yeah. That seems like because Iran. Who cares? North Korea doesn't matter.
Not a problem. I've read there's a good book called The Next 100 Years by George Friedman. I forget the guy's name, but he like laid it out, and he wrote it in like the early 2000s, and he was laying out like the Russia Ukraine thing. He was like making predictions like before 2030, they have to go to war, they have to fight each other. Russia has to take back Ukraine. Blah blah blah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
What was his reasoning why they have to take back Ukraine?
because like they just need like a buffer. Like
Right.
you can just be right into Russia from like in all those other points because of those like NATO countries.
Sure.
So you can just march right in. Ukraine, you can just kind of like that's their one weak spot through Ukraine
Right.
because the other parts are kind of like hard to get into.
Right.
But that like if you leave whatever that big city is, Kiev, you can be in like one of the big cities. In
So do you
Russia.
think Russia is going to beat Ukraine? Like,
No, I don't think so.
you think Ukraine is just like a porcupine? Like they're just
Yeah, I think, well, in the book, he was like, it's not even about winning wars. The United States just needs to destabilize any other power.
okay.
You don't have to win the war. You just have to fuck their economy up so bad that like it throws them off.
But it's going to that'll destabilize them for 20, 30 years, right?
Yeah,
Like
could-
we're not going to be able to go to Moscow as American citizens probably ever in our life.
No, probably
Yeah.
not. And well, the problem is too, Russia is going through the population decline. And that was a big thing in the book. Like this is their last time when they'll have all these young men.
Right.
It's going to be a huge population dip.
Right.
So if we can kind of like fuck them up now, by 2050, they're not going to have like enough young
So we're
men.
in the driver's seat big time.
Yeah.
Like we're
according to this guy, people like
believe
to
him.
say China's going to take over, but he was like, not going to happen. He's like, he believes that Russia and China will collapse. And then 2030 will be like the 2030s onward. It'll be, he's kind of been right. He was like, the 2020s are going to be so tumultuous, like very bad. But then like after that, there's going to be a presidency around like 2030, 2034. And they're really going to like figure it out and
Unite us
have
all.
a new era of peace. Because his thing is that,
God, I hope I'm still selling tickets then.
I know.
That'd be fucking great. What will it take? 2030? I'm fucking 40 now. It's 20. Oh, dude, I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna be like in my 50s.
Yeah, imagine how fun that'll be being 50 and you see like
Yeah, that's true.
25-year-olds and you're like, shut the fuck
Up. Yeah, my dumb kids. Like, shut your mouth. Yeah. Oh God, I hope that happens. Yeah, because it does. I do feel like sometimes somber. Like I'm like, man, like I romanticize like the late 90s and early 2000s. Like, obviously 9/11 was bad, but like, I don't know if you remember like 2007, 2008 was awesome. It's
Dude,
like
I was in college. Yeah.
It was amazing times.
Yeah.
Everybody was having fun. And now I'm just like, everywhere I look, I'm like, it doesn't seem like people are as happy as they were, as certainly not as free as they were.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm that's hopeful. The next 100 years, I'm going to get that book.
It's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
really cool. They and the big thing too, they say like these are just cycles. Like every 50 years, there's like a 50-year cycle where like someone passes like a huge like seminal policy. Like, I can't remember one, but say like Roosevelt did that whole thing, whatever his big policy was.
We'll carry a big stick.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
did. But that'll solve a bunch of problems from the previous 50 years. But then 50 years later, that policy will cause problems that it takes 50 years to figure out and then
Right.
solve, which then will solve those problems, era of peace. And that like policy creates new problems.
It's just a never-ending cycle.
never
of this
ending,
shit.
never ending cycle of
Right.
these kind of
And if you guys
building
want
and building.
any chance to stop the cycle, do the right thing this November.
Yeah, true. Where are you at in November? Where
Come to comedy on State in Madison, Wisconsin. No, I know. Yeah, I don't know. People are obviously all bent out of shape about who's going to be the president. I'm like, I don't know that it matters as much as you genuinely think it does.
Yeah.
I think it matters just for like political unrest on people crying, whoever wins. But I don't know. Have you ever really genuinely felt a genuine difference, whoever the president is?
No, I've never felt it except for COVID. When
Yeah,
we
that
got locked in and there were people being like, let people out versus let people in. That was the only time I've ever been like, but then you didn't have to do it. That was the other thing I told people, like, you didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
At least not in America.
I mean, dude, remember like they were like, oh, you're going to need like a vaccine card like forever. I was like, no, I don't think you are.
No, I had a fake one.
Sure.
was easy.
Dude, there was a pizzeria in my neighborhood on 3rd Avenue in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn that was like literally, I swear, like the people that knew. If you ordered, I think it was 2 pepperoni slices and garlic knots come in 6. If you were like, oh, can I get 2 pepperoni slices and half an order of garlic knots? And you kind of just like gave a look. They knew that meant give that to you, and then you would give them $100 bill, and they would have a fake vaccine card in the to-go bag for
that's
you.
awesome.
It was like a whole it was like a system they had.
That's
and
pretty
people
cool.
were getting fake vaxxed all day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, my wife made them in our basement.
Yeah, it's great. But do you ever think do you think the government cares anymore? You think they're still looking for those people, or they're just they can't
Dude,
anymore?
they didn't give a fuck then. That really was a I think that was just like a huge effort from the pharma companies who had people paid in Washington.
Yeah.
Because that was like, they can do a thing where they're like, and again, for some people who wanted it, like, get it, I don't care. Like, fucking 2-year-olds didn't need it. That was the one thing where, like, our pediatrician was like, well, you don't have to do it. I totally respect that. But there's a higher chance that your kid might die. And I was like, okay, man.
No, there's not.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
But
stop it.
That to me was the part that I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Give it to the geezers. If it works for them, cool.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I don't need this. I don't take Tylenol for headaches. So I'm like, I'm not taking that.
Oh, you just power through. You're that guy.
I don't like a lot of like medicines and shit. They freak me out. Like pills, all that stuff.
Interesting. So what if you get really sick? You just ride that fucker out?
If I'm like super duper sick, then I'll kind of yield and take like a little something. But even then, yeah, I like to, what I would do if I get like a fever, I'll take a really hot bath and I spike my fever. That way, because then
Old school.
The fever is what like is your immune reaction. It's good.
Dude, I like that you put leeches on and just suck your blood out. You go old school
Dude,
colonial
that was
medicine.
a treatment for cancer. They
Leeches.
were giving fevers. They were spiking fevers.
Interesting.
And it kills like cancer cells. Like fevers are good for you.
Of course,
But
dude.
you can't get too high because you can have a seizure.
Yeah.
So if you can keep that thing at like 102, 103, getting a hot bath, and I just burn it out.
Dude, you get right to that. That's you edging yourself.
But if it
Just
gets
giving
too
yourself
high-
a fever, right to the point of seizure.
But did you ever try to jerk off in a hot bath?
No.
Impossible.
Why?
It's just the hot water fucks with your nuts.
Oh, because you know what it is? Probably because when you get hot water, it's called vasoconstriction is what's going to make your dick go up. Vasodilation,
That's
when
what
they open
it
up,
is.
everything, blood pressure goes down,
That
things
must be
go
what
down.
it is. I can't come in the bathtub. You think it'd be a glorious session, but it's like,
You just can't do it.
can't do it.
Yeah, I know. I've actually never. So the way that I jerk off, I don't jerk off kind of like most people like this. I actually lay my dick. I kind of sandwich it between my stomach and my hands.
You're a pressure player.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of just push the base of my dick and top of my balls to just kind of shoot it out. So I can't ever jerk off standing up regardless. I'm always laying down. I kind of make a little pussy for myself. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice, dude, because I don't know why when I was a little kid, like the first time I ever like jerked it or like, masturbated or felt that, I just was rubbing, I was like basically like rubbing a pillow on my dick and balls. And then I think I just stayed that way.
That's how you do it, yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever went like
Crank it?
that.
You never cranked
I've
it?
never cranked it, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
I just don't do it. I do it a different way. And I bet you that has implications on me mentally. And like, I'm just like a different guy because of it.
I think you're better off though.
Yeah.
Because there is something gay about like gripping your member and like,
Yeah.
you're just fucking.
I'm different and I'm just built. I just, that's the way I roll. And then I shoot into my belly button and
over, yeah.
it's kind of just like whatever, dude.
Have you ever got caught? Ever got walked in on?
I got walked in on, my mom caught me once. That was bad. I never forget. She was walking in from the local pizzeria and she had brought me like mozzarella sticks and a chicken bacon ranch slice. And she had it like on like, she used to, dude, until I moved down to my mom's house in my mid-20s. And when I was literally like 24 years old, she would bring me food on a New York Yankees like dinner tray. Like she would just
awesome,
give it to,
dude.
and like it had like this setup where I would just like lay on my bed and it was like a little table and she had that New York Yankees baseball tray with the food on and I was just rubbing it.
And you're in there just like,
Yeah, I was like this. And she literally, she was like, she went like this and she was like, just slammed my door and she was like, your food's outside the door in the hallway. So I had to get it like a fucking inmate, just like, and then, dude, one time she found one of my VHS porn tapes. It was bad. Like we used to pass around a VHS porn tape and she found it. I just left it. So I used to put it in. I had this documentary about the original USA Dream Team. So I would, and I was such a little loser kid. I was like 12 years old and I wrote on the cover of it, I said, I want to go to the NBA. Like a loser, like in Sharpie.
You're good at basketball though, right?
Yeah, Division III. So
That's good.
but yeah, I guess. And so I had put the tape in that Dream Team thing because I was like, my mom never looks in that. And then my mom, for whatever reason, was like cleaning my room one day when I was like at school, or it was the weekend, I don't remember. And she popped that fucking tape and thinking she was going to be a documentary on the Dream Team.
Probably read. You probably saw your
Oh,
like quote was inspired.
His
being like,
goals.
"Aw."
I want to get my son a basketball hoop.
There's a
You know?
lady like,
Oh yeah, and it was just this Colombian lady with a full bush, just getting piped, screaming shit in Spanish. And so I got home that day because like it was a big deal. Like we didn't have cell phones back then. Like we would when me and my boys were at the park. It was like we called it the Spanish porn.
Yeah.
They're like who's got the Spanish?
we had the
porn?
Spanish fly. It's called a Spanish fly 14. It
Yeah.
circulated all around.
Yeah,
It was
circulate and
awesome.
like somebody would bring it, and then it was like a big deal. It's like, okay, you get it for a week, then Frankie gets it, and it's like what
Yep.
it is. And so when I came home one day, I was, wasn't even thinking about it. I came home, and then it was literally she had smashed it into like 20 pieces with a hammer, and she wrote. My mom loved Post-its, and she had a Post-it on it, and she wrote, "Get this filth
Yep.
out of my house."
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then so I had to tell the guys, I was like, my mom smashed that fucking porn. I just brought it back in like a pile.
Just proof.
Yeah, and they were just furious at me. They were just furious at me. They were like shooting paintballs at me all summer.
Well, my brothers would go to like the adult section at Blockbuster and steal the porn tapes. So it was like a serious effort to get
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the porn tape. So if you got smashed, it'd be like, bro, what the fuck?
I know. And now
We're
I'm
risking life and we're risking freedom to
Do you
fucking get these
have
things.
boys or girls?
Girls. I have two girls.
Two girls. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm actually happy if you had a boy, or like for the boys that are living in Texas. I'm actually happy that the porn is blocked because then
man.
they're gonna go find adventurous ways, just like we had, to kind of get porn any way they can. So I kind of
Yeah.
actually respect what the governor's doing here
I do
to
too.
block the porn. He's doing it so the kids can have more fun and be more adventurous. And
Yeah.
if you want to get kids creative, which is a big problem we have, block the porn.
I think so.
Big
too.
deal, dude.
Kids don't go in the woods anymore.
No, but they will if they're looking for. They have no porn to watch.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's it.
where everyone found out. I think it's funny. I think John Mayer did stand up once,
Mm-hmm.
and his bit was that every kid finds porn in the woods originally.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny.
pretty funny.
That
bit.
was true. That was like,
Yeah.
that's where we found porn. We had to go to the woods and you would just find it and be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, porn. You'd find like people would go have sex in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I find a condom.
sure.
First time I found a condom in the woods, I went home and just beat off.
That's it.
It was just I just saw a used
Yeah.
condom and I was like, I gotta
Yeah.
jerk off, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone fucked here. I was like, I gotta go jerk
You got to
off.
jerk off. I know. God, I know the littlest things. And now it's like the thought of using a condom is like, what am I fucking, dude?
Crazy.
To have sex with a condom is like you're having sex with the condom inside the girl. It's like just go
Yeah.
raw, go home. Like if you're
I
gonna
know,
do it,
dude.
just do it, dude.
Yeah, if you're scared, don't do it.
Yeah, my whole thing is like, you know what, man? Like, you want to go and fucking make a horrible decision and go, cheat on your wife. Don't be a pussy about it.
Yeah.
Go in, come back with another kid, a disease. You, like, really get fucking in there.
Yeah.
Show your kids that you can overcome anything.
And also, if you're gonna go cheat on your wife and wear a condom, it's like just jerk off, dude.
Yeah,
Just jerk off.
exactly.
Don't have condom sex.
It has to be something where
Cream
it's
pie.
like
It's got to be cream pie, a waitress,
fully, dude. Like,
and just sit there for like 8 months and be like,
yeah.
how am I gonna break this to her?
Yeah, like you have to go through the full spectrum of suffering. Yeah, 100%, man.
And then once the kid, I feel like you almost want there to be a kid as a result of the affair. That
Yeah.
way, it kind of softens. Because then it's like,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do? Don't fucking punish this kid.
It's what it is. And it's also like, here's the thing. I forgot if it was Giannis or Joe DeRosa. Somebody said something to me, was like, you go out, you have unprotected sex with a girl, you do the crime, you do the time. What's going to happen now is you got your sentence is 2 to 25 days. In 2 to 25 days, a disease will pop up or a baby will pop up. Or a girl will pop up being crazy. So you do your sentence. And if you can get through a month, if you can get through a lunar month,
Yeah, true.
with no issues.
That's what they revolve around.
That's what they say. So you do the crime, you do the time. You're not going to get out of this scot free.
Yeah.
You did the crime. So now it's time to do the time. You got to do the time. And so that's how it would kind of just calm DeRosa down. Like he was like, all right, I'm doing my time. And then he would
time.
text us like, all right, I'm out. I'm free, baby. That's what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
It's fun being a guy.
It is,
It is. I would not want to. People think, oh, easier being a woman. No, sir.
dude. It's fucking sucks,
Great
man.
being a guy.
I've literally. So me and my wife have Aura rings. They like track your biometrics.
Oh, great.
And I can't stop talking about this 'cause it's like a revelation. So we both went to sleep one night at like 9:30 p.m. Great night of sleep. I woke up. My readiness score is like 89%.
Yeah.
Got me a little crown above it. I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Hell yeah.
My wife slept the same time. Her readiness score was 50%.
Whoa.
This is the period. Dude, it's like their body temperature's elevated. Like they're fucked up, man.
So she woke up not in a good mood then. She's not ready.
Terrible mood.
Right.
It's like my 50% is if I'm out like drinking all night and I'm hungover.
Right.
She did all the right stuff. Went to bed or all that stuff.
Ate right.
she could cut back on a couple things, but but no, dude, she like did everything right. It was, and then like woke up in the morning 50%. I was like, your period fucks you up this much? She's like, yes.
That's what it is.
Their heart rate's elevated and their body, it's like they have a fucking fever.
I was going to say, every month, your wife has to take Tylenol. I'm sure she feels she's got to pop a Tylenol.
They're like crackheads with Tylenol. They take everything.
You have to, because
it's crazy. Yeah, true.
Imagine every single month you're just sick. Like you
fucked.
get.
Yeah, like fuck, dude. And it's like, so that's, and then there's like the time leading up to it. You're cramping.
Yeah.
And you're just like fucked, dude.
Yeah.
Like psychologically gone.
Yeah.
There's like 10 days out of the month. I try to break it down to her. I'm like 1/3 of the month.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
That's why, like, when you see like what Caitlin Clark can do, you're like, that lady's doing all that on her period most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, she's absolutely crushing everyone.
Yep.
Not feeling at all with a 40% readiness score.
Are you talking about her playing basketball or fighting black ladies?
Both. Yeah, both. I think, but it's just like she just puts it on everyone.
Yeah.
You know, like guys don't have to do that. Like it's impressive what Steph Curry does, but he's never had to do it bleeding from his dick.
True. I didn't think about that, playing with your period.
Yeah, they all have to.
That would be nice for, if I was a betting man, I would try to get the inside scoop on who was on their period.
Yeah. Or
That'd
like
be
just
kinda nice.
playing, some of them playing like not even knowing they're pregnant yet and just dealing with like morning sickness and just fucking cum in them. And they're just killing it.
Do you think that, and the team probably syncs up? So like
100%.
some teams are, I think if you win the championship, everyone syncs to your period.
Dude, so one day, they do. So I believe that. Yeah.
That's what they're playing for.
That's what they're playing for. So I remember once I was on a flight from I think I was going from New York to Indianapolis on like, you know, it was like a shitty fucking, like American Airlines, like small shitty plane. And the New York Liberty got on the plane with me. I guess they were playing maybe the Indiana Fever or what, I don't know.
Yeah.
And all the women got on the plane and they sat in the back of the plane, and the head coach at the time was Bill Laimbeer. I don't know if you know Bill Laimbeer. He was like the old coach of the Detroit, he was old player on the Detroit Pistons, like, and he was just sitting in first class, like laid the fuck out. And the women were like, you could hear like some of the women being like mad in the back, like I'm sitting in the fucking back, coach is up in the front, but he was just laid out, chilling, legs out. And I that got me thinking, like, he probably has to deal with like these women syncing up on their period. And maybe that was one of those days where he was like, I'm getting the fuck away from these ladies for 2 hours, and I'm just sitting in the front of the plane and not dealing with
He's got an eye mask on.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be having them run suicide. So they came with that period energy. I'd be like, on the line.
Get out.
Run it out.
It's so, dude, I mean, now we're both going to have to family. We have daughters. We're all, you know, way outnumbered. It's like, you know, none of my kids are still too young, but when that happens, it's going to get fucking bad.
Oh, it's crazy. I had a maintenance guy come up to like my office apartment, and he's like looking around like, where's your bed? And I was explaining to him like, this is what I use it for. He has 2 daughters, and his daughters are like teenagers.
Yeah.
And he goes, bro, like for real, like you might want to stay here. He was like, when the wife and the 2 daughters sync up and they start, he's like, bro, for real, like get out of your house.
It gets bad.
It's like, you're not, just get out of there.
Dude, last week, you know, my daughter's only 9. Like last week, like we were having like a regular day, and I said to her, I was like, okay. I was like, she was like, oh, can I have a snack? And I was like, oh, like mom's gonna cook dinner, so like we'll eat in like an hour, which I've said to her a million times. And she goes, oh, I guess I'm fat then. And then walks up the stairs and slams her door. And her mom was like, she might be on her period. It might be starting. Let me go up there and talk to her. And then she talked to her, and I don't think it happened, because they wouldn't.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, you could tell me that my daughter's on her period, and it's like, what can I actually do?
Nothing.
So
really.
like, if you just tell me to go to the store and get it, like there's no real reason the mother has to tell the father that their daughter's on their period, because it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do for that? Do you want me to go on the road?
Yeah,
then like,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just leave.
Yeah, because you can't talk. You can't be like, hey, how's your period?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. That's just.
Yeah, that's mom stuff. But when she said that to me, like, oh, I guess I'm fat now, and then slammed the door, and I was like, holy shit, bro. That was like the first instance where I was like, my little kid daughter, who's like, you know, was like one of my bros, is now like becoming like a young woman, where I'm like, oh shit, like I got to be careful what I say. Yeah. Now I got to be like careful. You know, and she would just kind of she gets on me. She's like, why don't you ever hold mom's hand? And I'm like, oh my, what the fuck?
That's
yeah. So it's gonna happen.
We got in an argument one time, and I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and like I went outside and sat on my steps. I was like, fuck, and they came outside, like the neighbors were outside. They both came out, and they're like, be nice to mommy, dad. I'm like, will you two shut the fuck up?
Yeah.
Get the fuck in here.
Yeah, I know, because
my daughters don't like it. If I'll like grab my wife and like I'll give her like a big kiss, my 4-year-old's like, Dad, stop. She does not like it.
Okay.
She's like,
she
knock
doesn't
it
like
off.
the affection.
She's like, come on, man, knock it off.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really weird.
I mean, every kid's different.
Maybe when they get older, they'll be like, come on. That is funny. Like, hold her hand. Like, all right, that's enough out of you.
Yeah,
man."
I know. I mean, and dude, the drama you're going to see, like, mine's in 4th grade now, the older one, like the girl drama
Yeah.
with school. I mean, she's been to 2 different schools and she's had 2 mortal enemies that sound like the exact same girl in, 20 miles away. I'm like, okay, so it's you. It's my kid. That is the problem. Just fucking causing beef with everyone. But then it's like the girl drama. So it's like, well, like my daughter told me, like, oh, this girl, she's doing this to me. She's doing that to me, blah, 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 blah. And, like, what should I do? And I'm like, well, of course, honey, like, just, obviously tell the teacher and, don't get physical, whatever. And then her mom's advice is like, she hits you, you hit her back.
Yeah.
You slap her, you pull her fucking hair. Do not let that bitch dominate this territory. Kind of. I'm like,
Yeah.
these girls are in 4th grade.
Yeah, dude.
But that's how women are. Women are like, I took it as there was a problem. I'm like, okay, all good. Like it'll be fine. You work it out in the school or whatever. And like already, like my girl had already messaged the school and that kid's mom. Like we're having a meeting.
Knock it the fuck off,
Like
yeah.
right, like women are, and now my kid's mom and this girl's mom are like fucking
Enemies.
dude. At pickup, it's bad. And I'm like, so now it's one of those things where like women are loyal like that. Like you fuck with me, you fuck with the whole family. Where guys, I'm kind of more like,
Yeah,
dude,
like,
we could get into a fist fight and I do your podcast tomorrow. I don't care. We'll just get
Yeah.
over it. But women, it's like, that's
Well,
it.
The battlefield's so much more complex. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for real, we do like caveman warfare. They do like modern warfare of like psyops.
100%.
Like destabilized friend groups. It's really fucked up, dude. And it gets
Yeah.
like really dark. Like they'll like throw a party just so they can take pictures of it and put them out and then not invite one person. And the whole thing's just to fuck this one lady.
One
up.
girl up. Yeah.
And they can do it. And it's just devastating, man.
Just devastating. I know. I mean, like, I feel like, it's interesting being around so many like women in my life because I'm just like, man, like you really, if this country elected more women, I think we would actually be a more, I don't think we even understand how vicious America can be because we
it's
haven't had a woman
insane,
yet.
dude. Yeah. If you've read, I mean, Hillary Clinton kind of got the job done.
Oh yeah.
She was in there doing some stuff. But
She
yeah,
didn't give
it
a
would
fuck.
be, they're so much more vicious. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah. And it's scary. It's terrifying. I think Abraham Lincoln said like, what was it? Like, I forgot the exact term, but it was like hell has no, something. He was basically,
Like a woman scorned or whatever.
woman
Yeah.
scorned is like no, like that
Hell
is
hath
like
no wrath
basically
like a woman
hell,
scorned.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, even he knew, and he was gay.
Yeah,
and even he knew.
true.
Dude.
Yeah, well, that's a problem with women leaders is you'd have to have like a strong team for that like 10 to 12 day period out of the month where they're completely fucked up.
Yes.
And it's just, I don't know why we can't face that as a reality.
Yeah.
It's like you're powerful as hell. Let's just use that as your incubating period. Like,
Right.
chill.
Yeah.
Like I just feel bad. Like, why are we acting like this doesn't exist?
Yeah.
It's not a slight on them. It's like, dude, I would be fucked up too.
Of course, dude.
Just chill.
Even the trauma of childbirth, dude. My girl raw dog 2 childbirths. Just fucking pushed those fuckers out and then got up and walked.
It's crazy.
Like a couple of hours later, she was walking with no pussy. It just fell out.
Just
She was,
gone.
she was just with just an ice pack on it, being like, "All right, what are we gonna eat? What do you guys want? You want eggs?"
Yeah, the childbirth is a gear you see them in that you're just kind of like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
They do have I think just through nature they have the highest threshold of pain. I mean,
Yeah.
way higher threshold than a man could ever have. Because I mean, think about that if that happened to you once in your life and you had to do that, I mean, you would die. We would all die.
Dude, talking about your butthole getting this big.
That's insane.
That would be fucking crazy.
Even worse if it came out through your penis. That would be sick.
just a finger through your penis.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So when I saw like the 2 childbirths, it was like one of those things where I was like, okay, they're more powerful, they're stronger. I know physically they're not, but like mentally is the thing. And it's like, I can't even compete at all. I cannot compete. When my girl starts asking me questions, I'm fucked. I tell the truth. I'm a truth teller. I'm like right away.
You can't lie. Yeah, you can't
I used to try to lie, and then the anxiety and pain I would sit with.
Yeah.
Where I was like, might as well just tell the truth now because she actually already knows.
Yeah, and they're gonna figure it out. You can't lie. If you think you can't, like women, they could get away with it so easy. But like, if you try to lie to a woman, it's like they're going to find out.
Yeah, I
They
know.
can just look at you and be like, "You motherfucker."
Yeah,
They can tell,
you piece of shit.
and they're good. Like, dude, they'll like. I didn't realize like they'll even on Instagram like they'll kind of look at who's liking what of your things, looking at their profile.
I don't even know how to do that on her. Like, I have no idea even access that information on Instagram. And that's a good point. She'll know like followers who like something from weeks and weeks ago, and then has their whole profile locked and loaded.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like, oh, did Stephanie go to your show? I'm like, what? Who is that? They're like, oh, well, she has an interest in Austin, Texas. I've seen from her interests on, on her LinkedIn that I've tracked. So hypothetically, it makes sense if she came to your show.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
I don't even know who she's talking about.
You see the person like, damn, she's smoking.
Yeah, fuck, dude. This girl's awesome. I saw her pussy in the gym.
Thank you for bringing her to my attention.
I know. Well, that's the other problem. It's like that's how they go overboard. It's like you'll bring up all these girls that I genuinely have no idea who they're talking about. And then she'll be like, how about, was this girl at your show? And then she'll send a screenshot. I'm like, no. But then I'll have fucking Steve be like, can you DM this one? Give her tickets?
Jerk off this picture.
Yeah, Steve, here you go, dude. Yeah, I mean, I just...
It is complicated. It's the most complicated time. And like, dude, in our dad's time, it was like there might have been like 2 hot ladies you knew of.
That's it.
And you'd be like, damn, that lady's fucking hot.
Well, we also have access to every woman on the planet. I mean, don't forget 100, 200 years ago, you only knew the people in your village.
Yeah.
So if you had, hopefully you got the smoke show in your village. If you didn't, you settled for like the one, like, that kind of looked like her, but she had like a limp.
For real, imagine if there's no babes from like birth to death.
That's
You
a
never
reality
saw
people lived in.
You never saw a babe.
0 babes, unless you had babes in your village.
Dude, a babe in a village was probably crazy.
Do you know I read a thing, I forgot, it wasn't in a book. It was like an article where sex, like how we've kind of like made sex like a sacred taboo thing. Like in the medieval times, like sex was because it was so animalistic. Like you would just watch your parents have sex and think of it as like, your dad's doing push-ups or something. Like it was just a thing that mom and dad did. They had sex, full bushes.
Yeah.
And then you would have sex like in front of your wife's family. Like it wasn't a thing that was taboo at all. I mean, to consummate kings and queens marriages, they would have sex in the bed and the wedding party would stand around the bed and just watch this girl get fucked.
It's awesome.
Dude, and there's so many fascinating things in history. I read this thing, there's this book called Fucking History. This guy wrote it, he calls himself the Captain. He's a great author. Kyle Creek is his real name, but he's Kyle the Captain Creek. Dude, he wrote this book, Fucking History. It's like 1-page things where he talks about like something from history, but then kind of gives like a modern spin on it. It's fascinating. I would read a page a day. I love this guy. And so I read this book about read one of these pages about France, like 1600, maybe 1500s. France had this thing called, obviously you can't divorce. Divorce was like unheard of. Guys would just kill their wives. So, but this one town in France, they have they're like, you know what? Let's do divorce court. They're like, if this lady, you really want a divorce, lady? Okay. So they would say the only way we'll ever grant you a divorce is if your husband can't procreate. If he can't get it up and he can't fuck you, basically, then you're good.
Yeah.
So what they would do is you would file for divorce, and then you would have to go to divorce court. And at divorce court, you would come out, you and your husband would come out, and there'd be a row of judges and like noble elites, and you'd have to basically bang your wife. And if you couldn't come in an allotted time, they'd grant her a divorce. That's what it was.
Imagine if you jerked off that morning and you're just like,
fuck, I didn't know it was today. Yeah. Or you're just, damn. Yeah. And then you're just going to get divorced. But but the caveat was you could divorce your wife, but then like once she was like not your property anymore, you could just kill her with no repercussions.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. You could just murder her like out in the field.
Could you fake a cream pie though in court? Be like, oh.
No,
they'd have to be like, let's see.
No, they 100%. They had people would check to see if that shit's dripping out, and you could be like, "No, I swear I did. She's got a deep pussy."
So
yeah, I let it fly, dude. Come back in 9 months, I promise. Yeah, I know all that bush to get through.
Oh, dude, it's like a stern judge just scowling at you. Fuck
just with his wig on, just looking.
You're trying to fuck your mean wife.
Yeah,
who wants to leave you?
Who wants to leave? Yeah. So it's like it's crazy how. The world used to be, man.
Yeah, that's out of fucking control.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to make it sacred because it's just so important, though, because then having sex leads to creating life. And if life's created willy-nilly, then like no one's taking care of the kids. It just becomes like a fucked up situation.
And at that point, it's like, dude, you need to have kids because I need people on the farm. I need people in the army. We're trying to take over Holland and whatever other country, dude.
Yeah.
We got to do shit. So like we need you to start pumping out those babies. And I kind of get how like back in the day, if, a woman couldn't produce a baby, they're like, well, she's a witch. Let's burn her. Like, they're like, get her out of here. We don't want any of this. We don't want the other women.
Yeah, they were a huge drain on the economy.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Because you didn't work. So it's
No.
like, if you couldn't produce a kid, there people would be like, Jesus
Did you ever
Christ.
read that thing about the Salem witch trials where like scientists have went back and think that it was because of a weed that was growing?
Yes,
You ever see that's
like
nuts.
ergot? It's like ergot. It was like a mold. I think ergot's what you make LSD from, but it's like
Right.
a mold that was in there and it fucked every whole town. up.
The whole town, it fucked the
I
witches
get
up.
scared about that. I think about that. I'm like, dude, that could happen. That would be terrifying.
Because why couldn't that happen today? I mean, and you just wouldn't know about it.
Yeah,
like,
just get
like,
a little.
dude, we might.
We probably start tripping every now and again off like food supply stuff.
Oh, 100%. I mean, yeah, have you ever like, like I got really into like intermittent fasting, which I got to start. I kind of lean back off now because I posted a video of me the other day trying to promote my shows in Texas, and all you fuckers told me I had small calves, and I looked and they kept telling me that I skip leg day and I'm too skinny, I have a big head. Fuck you, dude. It's like you're damned if you do damned. I'm trying to get healthy here, and like you're still shitting on me.
I bulked. I like started lifting and eating a lot, and then someone hit me with a comment like when the bulk becomes a Hulk, and I was for real. Like I got like a real pot belly. Like I got fat.
Still right now, but could you look
It's gone.
leaner
it's gone.
now?
I did a 2-day fast. I got rid of it. I got
Yeah.
crushed. I was like bulking, and then I was like, oh damn it, I'm fat. So I had to like bulk it. I got up to like 196, and that's like that's
What
too
are you
heavy
now?
for me. I'm like 186 now.
Oh, 10 pounds makes a difference.
Yeah, big
and
difference.
dude, you got the back. That's what it's.
Sure,
do
yeah,
you,
you got
do you
the-
do a lot of back?
Yeah, I do a lot of lifting, a lot of back, all that stuff.
So you lift heavy when you lift.
Not too crazy. I don't lift heavy, but I just kind of like focus on like the exact muscle group. So I don't
Yeah.
want to like hurt myself.
Right.
But it's all time under tension. The weight doesn't matter that much.
We were talking about that yesterday. You rather have Joe DeRosa we were in his apartment yesterday, and he goes, yeah, I don't go to the gym. I just work out here. I was like, okay, what do you do? He goes, 3 times a week, I do 40 push-ups, 40 curls, and 40 squats. I was like sets of 40. He goes, no, I just do 4. I do 4 sets of 10. I was like, are you an old lady? Like what?
He's working out from a guy from like 1942.
He told me, he goes, I have no desire to have an A+ body. I'm happy with a C- body.
Yeah.
That I just don't want it to be a D or an F.
So that's what he does. Like
That's what he does. But we were telling him, like, dude, you only have 20-pound dumbbells. I was like, if you just change that to forget about the number and you just did 1 minute like slow curls, time under tension, you'd be a fucking monster.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't want to do it.
Yes, yeah.
I'm like, if you took you take 45 minutes to do this bullshit, but if you took 15 minutes and just did the time under tension, you'd have a better workout in less time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know people who do that. The same thing. They always have those weights filled with sand.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? No, but that's yesterday we went to the gym and I was just doing like 6 seconds down, hold it for 2, and then explode up.
Yeah.
And I was doing that. Fucking sick.
That's all you need to do. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
need. I don't need to do heavy weight because I end up hurting myself.
No, time under tension. That's the move.
Yep.
What the hell was it? What we were talking about something before that though. I was getting to
the
something.
witch trial and them hitting eating the bread that fucked them all
Eating
up.
the bread that fucked them up. But then there was something else. Damn it. And then we started talking about the gym.
Fucking in front of the judge.
Fucking in front of the judge. But there was something I think we were going to talk about with the witch trials and I thought,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. But you were saying we could kill women. If a woman divorces you, you can kill her.
Right, killer.
Witch trials. We just got into getting the pump. We got too enthusiastic.
Dude,
on the
I know.
pump, dude.
Dude, did you work out yet today?
No, I took 2 days off. So I had a stomach virus and then it just crushed my appetite, obviously. And then the day after I didn't eat for 2 straight days.
0. Were you puking or shitting?
I didn't puke or shit, but I felt like I had to puke.
Oh, okay.
So it was like I held it in. I hate throwing up, dude.
Me too.
I will not. I will go so I just laid there supremely nauseous
Right.
for a day, then fasted the whole next day. So I did a 48-hour fast, and then but I know you're supposed to break it in softly. I just fucking pigged on fucking potatoes and shit.
I know.
With queso. I shouldn't have done it, and then my stomach was fucked up from that for 2 days,
Of course.
dude. So I lost 10 fucking.
So you haven't
pounds.
eaten in a week, really.
I haven't had a lot of food in about a week, but now
You're going to fuck shit up today, though.
Today I'm gonna fuck shit up. Actually, no, I have to do several podcasts today, but.
Right.
Tomorrow, dude. Actually, I gotta fly tomorrow, dude. Thursday afternoon, I'm gonna absolutely fuck shit up.
Where are you going this weekend?
Cleveland. No, yeah, I'm going to Hilarities, Cleveland.
I love Hilarities. You've been there before, right?
No,
No?
been.
It's
First
good.
time.
Oh, this is your first time on the road going through everything, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
headlining on your own.
Pretty much. This is the first. I started like last year.
Yeah.
Because I did a whole stretch of shows and then I did that one special. So this is like, there's still a lot of clubs that are new to me. So yeah. So
Hilarities
I
is
haven't
awesome, dude.
I heard it's really good.
Dude, you talk about eating. You want some of the best comedy club food in the country, dude. Brick Oven Pizzas. They bring out the owner's great. There's Sam, Nick. The food that they bring out's old school Greek guy.
Oh, that's
They
cool.
fucking bring out whatever you want, dude. It's amazing, and it's got like the beautiful comedy club. It's like balcony, and then they got like a cabaret room in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those clubs. Like whatever you want, they'll
That's
hook it up.
cool. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm
they're
excited to
good.
go.
Good people. And then you stay at the hotel you stay at. You're probably staying at the hotel that the comedy
think
club
so,
gives
yeah,
you.
I think so.
Dude, it's like an indoor. It's like the first indoor arcade, like what they used to call like a mall. I think in America. So like it's one of those hotels where like you open up like your door, but you're like inside, like on this elevated, like you can like look down in like an indoor courtyard. It's a sick hotel.
That's awesome.
But it's crazy when you go to Cleveland, you'll see like the block where the comedy club is and where your hotel is there's 3 blocks. I think it's called East 4th Street. That is all of Cleveland.
Yeah,
And then on everywhere else is like there's nothing happening at all. It's just crack everywhere.
Yeah.
But that block where you are, that's all you got to that's all
like
you got to do.
Indianapolis. I was in Indianapolis. I stayed across the street from the Pacers Arena,
Yep.
Fever Arena as well.
Yeah.
And
true.
then it was just that little square, and the rest of it, I was like,
Yeah.
man.
Indianapolis is one, like, I love any American city, but that's one of those ones where I'm like, you know what, guys, like, I don't know, dude, I've been here a couple of times. Every time it kind of just feels worse and worse for me. And I don't know, man. Like if it comes up on the schedule, I'm like, I'll do it, but it's got to be quick.
Yeah.
It's got to be quick.
Yeah.
You got to just get me in there. Get me in. If the show's at 7, get me on a 6 p.m. flight. We'll land. We'll do it. We'll get out. I got to do it like a fucking bombing run.
Yeah, it is. It does have a kind of a depressing vibe.
Yeah.
Especially if you're used to like a booming metropolitan area, like
Yeah.
just the food options and stuff. That's kind of, I don't want to snob on people's town, but it's like,
No, yeah. But
I will because I am a snob about that kind of stuff. But you get there and you're like, dude, this is your Uber Eats?
yeah. It's
Come
bad.
on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
someone opened one fucking restaurant.
Dude, Steve Ciccone Rice-Roni last night, Ubered Eats something. What was the place called? Jew Burger?
Oh, yeah.
Jew Boy
Boy
Burger.
Burgers, yeah.
And then Jew Boy Burgers, they dropped the burgers off in the wrong elevator shaft, so this kid had to get fucking Wendy's.
What?
Where did that Jew boy leave the burgers?
The Jews fucked you on your burgers?
Yeah. Dude, they thought you were
the Jews
Palestinian.
control the burgers in Austin. You can say that for sure.
So you've had Jew Boy Burger.
I haven't had it yet.
But you've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the whole stuff to settle down in the Middle East. I've heard of it. I haven't had it yet.
Dude, but that's what a crazy name. I guess the owner's Jewish. I mean, that'd be funny if it's a Palestinian guy that owns it.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be a Jew boy.
Jew Boy Burgers. Yeah, it's
I've
interesting.
heard they're good. Unless they're hitting you with that kosher shit. Because like, you can't have cheese, right?
Yeah, I didn't think you can.
I
yeah.
went to a kosher burger place one time. I didn't know what kosher was. And I was like, yeah, fire me up a burger. He's like, yeah, we can't do cheese. And I was kind of like,
Yeah.
bro, this is what people are talking about.
Dude, I know. Dude, well, like a lot of like growing up in New York and like Brooklyn area, it's like, we have the Hasidic Jewish population. Like most people like don't even know like what that, like, dude, there's a wild population. Like they're their own kind of group. They don't let anybody in or out. They're kind of like the Amish, but like just Jewish people like running around. Like there's parts of Brooklyn, like huge parts of Brooklyn that like none of us, if you're not Hasidic Jew, you've never seen it and you can't go in. It's like kind of wild. Like you didn't grow up around any Hasidic Jews in Philly.
No way.
No, we
No,
got
not
them
at all.
everywhere, dude.
Yeah, we didn't really have. I grew up in the suburbs of Philadelphia, and I for real didn't know Jewish people existed until I was in college.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. People were like, "Oh, the Jews," and I was like, "Kind of like, what are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Like Jewish people, and I'm like,
What?
"What are you saying?"
What does that mean?
I thought they were just in the Bible. I didn't know. And then
Yeah.
like when I saw, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay."
Yeah. And it's kind of funny, like the, kind of subtle racism that like the old school people would have. Like I remember grandpa, like, I remember like we would like always like go like on the BQE, Brooklyn Queens Expressway. We would always like go, like this one route where he would like take side streets and then get on the highway and get off. And I remember one time I asked him, I was like, why don't we just like stay on the highway? He's like, I was like, why do we get off those side streets? And he was like, oh, because if I stayed on the highway, then it makes you get off and then you got to go through the Hasidic Jewish neighborhood and we don't want to do that. So I was just like, what? Okay. And it was like
Just didn't want to see it.
he was like, yeah, I'm not driving through that. That's their neighborhood. And I'm like, do you not?
Yeah.
Like I kind of almost felt like, like, do you hate them? Are you scared of them? Like, what is it? But it is.
People just didn't fuck with each other when they first came here. It was very much like, "That's your people. These are my people."
Well, that's how they live. And with the Hasidic Jewish population, it's not that we're racist against. They don't want us involved.
Oh, yeah,
So they
not at
hate
all.
us. Like
Yeah.
they do not want you even around them.
Well, it kind of crushes their vibe.
Right.
Because if you're like, if you're not wearing the clothes, I would feel kind of dumb. I'd be like,
I know,
what are you
dude.
doing? Yeah,
Well, they look the way they dress is how they dressed 100 years ago. It's like
know.
the same. That's kind of dope.
I
Where, like
do
you
like
could just
that.
drop in, like 200 years from now, we're gonna look like fucking idiots.
Yeah, true.
But like it'd be cool if like we dropped in 200 years later and we kind of have the same shit going on.
Yeah, froze like jeans and a t-shirt. Just be like, this is what we're doing,
This
guys.
is what it is, dude.
From now on.
Yeah,
Nothing-
I'm still just sitting here bawling out to fucking Daryl and Oates.
Well, dude, I don't want to hold you up, man.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Oh,
I
it's
appreciate-
10:45 already.
10:43, yeah.
How long did we do?
An hour 22.
Look at that.
We're ripping,
I'm
bro.
looking the hair, dude. The hair looks clean.
It looks
dude.
great, man.
Dude, but people, your fans are gonna shit on me.
They're not
for
gonna
this
shit
mop.
on you.
Dude, I'll fucking fist fight any one of these fans talk shit about my hair. Come to any of my shows, check my schedule, ChristyComedy.com, and fucking say it to my face and fight me at the meet and greet.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Thanks for doing this, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yo, you're the
I
man.
appreciate
Thank
it,
you, bro.
man. Thank you.